Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Sports Factory podcast. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all first before we start. This was a very interesting weekend, and we're gonna start very quickly here. But first and foremost, make sure to like the stream wherever you're at, whether you're on Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube. Make sure to like the stream. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And hey, who's in the comments? Who is this? Oh, it's Stream Elements. Oh, thank you. I can see I'm official now. I got Stream Elements.
Oh, you are official. I like that.
There you go.
I'm official now.
And I'm blurry already.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm a full screen for this moment, right? I'm a full screen for this because I got this. Bro, Detroit. Bro, I put everything into you. I put all of my hopes into you, and you lost to a team that hadn't won a game in 20 years in the playoffs.
20.
I cannot believe this. Jared Goff with 3 interceptions. He had 5 against me and still won. That is one of the worst losses I have ever seen in my life. That's that is so bad. Bro, I'm gonna let y'all go first. I got my take. I'm gonna let y'all go first because that boggled my head watching that game. John, I don't know. I believe you should go first because you know you're the most excited. Black Star, whenever you come in that chat, you can go crazy if you need to. John, I'm a full screen you, bro.
You're muted.
Undertaker. The Undertaker music.
I say I'm chilling right now, man. I'm gonna let y'all go. Don't hang it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Breezy,
I gotta get them laughs out, man. I gotta get them laughs.
I didn't watch the game live, but I watched a little bit of it later, like on Instagram and stuff like that. I mean, it's pretty disappointing, obviously, for Lions fans. This was their year. Like I know they definitely felt like this the year, and I'm sure they didn't expect to lose here. They probably expected to lose in the Super Bowl because they know they plot. I'm sure every Lions fan know they plot. It's not like they didn't expect a bad outcome, but they didn't expect to lose at this point of the season. And it sucks. They definitely made people a believer just based on their stats and how well they were beating the shit out of teams. But I mean,
the crap out of teams.
The crap out of teams. My fault. But I gotta give it to the Commanders. Commanders is John Rivera? Is he the head coach of that team?
No. Dan Quinn.
No. Dan Quinn.
John Rivera been going, right?
What year?
Yeah, he been going, right? Yeah,
Did he even coach for them?
Yeah, before, right? Okay, yeah, he been going.
Like 2 years, maybe.
Oh yeah. Because that's why they got rid of Dwayne Haskins. Yeah, you're right.
P.
Well,
Mauricio, what you got? Got? Oh, Mauricio, you still got more? Okay.
No. That's basically it, though.
Oh, Mauricio, what do you want to say? What do you want to say about this?
I mean, it was Detroit versus everybody, but I guess everybody won.
Done.
I guess everybody won.
Oh man,
I sympathize with the loss, but that's a tough loss because I know everybody in that stadium they bought that ticket. Like, yeah, we're gonna win tonight. It's the Commanders. Like, okay, sure, they made the playoffs.
Oh my god,
they got lucky to get in here. They got lucky to beat Tampa. Now they're gonna come.
Yeah.
We're the number 1 seed. How are we gonna lose? Well, there you go. Jayden Daniels, man. Dan Quinn, Cliff Kingsbury drew up a beautiful game. Unfortunately for me, now the NFC Championship is
the NFC East Bowl.
But yeah,
I'm gonna tell you.
Any given Sunday.
I'm gonna tell you. I'll
this case Saturday.
John, I'm gonna let you go after this. I just have to. This was the take I said on Twitch, and I need music for this again. Now I got new music. I'm gonna tell y'all, bro. Y'all never coming back again. This was the peak. Y'all had 15 wins. The second most touchdowns in NFL history, and y'all lost immediately. You can't come back from that. Bro, they converted every fourth down.
Oh, really?
You can never ever come back from this. This Detroit plot was perfectly built because it was like, we're gonna get you. You know, Johnny said in the Discord, they get the 9 wins, they beat the Packers, and then the next year they get the 12 wins and they go to the NFC Championship, and then we're gonna build upon that, get 15 wins, and then we're gonna win the whole Super Bowl.
Oh man.
Almost.
I don't be crying over here.
All right, John, how you feeling, bro?
Man, honestly, I really don't even know where to start because there's a lot of stuff I want to say. I'm forgetting everything. But I told y'all, bro, there was no way that they were gonna win the Super Bowl. I've seen this. I've seen this before. In fact, I think I seen it last year in our team. So, me personally, I never like trusted the Lions. I never thought that they would make it all the way. If they did make it to the Super Bowl, they weren't gonna win it. So, I mean, wouldn't you just rather lose right now?
No.
Some people,
No.
yes, some people know, but I mean, get your heart broken now or get your heart broken later on in a big game. Which one you prefer? I know some Lions fans were like, "Oh, us making it to the Super Bowl is a big deal because we've been a crappy organization." Can we stop? Can we stop saying that? Like, bro, these players that are playing today are not the players that were playing 60 years ago. In the NFL, you get new players every year. You cannot compare plot from when you were, from 60 years ago to plot of today because it's two different teams, it's two different coaches. The Lions were a good team this year. No, the Lions were a great team. You choked. Just keep it a buck. You choked. And I
Hey,
told you. I said I called I told y'all, you're not gonna go. The reason, like all jokes aside, I thought the Eagles were better than the Lions. There were games that I watched this year where I saw some stuff and I was like, yeah, I didn't think the Commanders would be the one to sit them down. I can't lie. I can't front and say that. I can't, I can't take credit for that. But I didn't think they would beat the Eagles. I didn't think they would beat the Rams. I definitely thought they would be
that's crazy.
any other team. But they wouldn't. To me, there's
Crazy.
no way they would have beat the Rams, and there's no way they would have beat the Eagles.
You see that comment, bro? Look at that comment. We have more wins, and we only had one team in the division make the playoffs. They got 3 teams in their division make the playoffs, all-time division, and not one of them won a game. All of them went 0-1, 0-1, 0-1. We went 1-0.
You don't think they would have beat the Rams?
No, look, Maurice, I want you. This is the plot I saw. This is the plot that I saw. And Lewis, we'll get your take. With something, man. We'll get your take. This is what I saw. When the Commanders beat the Bucks, and now the Commanders have to go to Detroit. Every Lions fan's like, okay, thank goodness. Because if the Rams had to travel to Detroit, I could see Detroit losing to the Rams. I could see Matthew Stafford getting hot and having like that revenge play. I could definitely see that. So they was like, thank goodness we get to face Jayden Daniels, a rookie. Like they got excited for that.
Be careful what you wish for.
The Rams could have won that game, but bro, the way the Commanders went in them, walked in there, took over, and left, that gotta be top 5 loss I've ever seen. That one of the top 5. The expectations, because this is the reason why it's so bad. There was nothing they showed me. I know Jared Goff had his little bad games, but there's nothing that they really showed me to tell me that this would happen. Like usually, like with Sam Darnold when he played and they choked against the Rams, I saw that because the week before. Bro, the Lions did not show me that was gonna happen, bro. 45 in your house, they did not show me.
My bad.
Not once this.
What you mean?
Wow, they did not show me.
Didn't the Bills drop like 40 on him?
Yeah, that's like MVP Josh Allen, and they lost 44, like 41 or something like that.
Like they had some games this year. I was like, I can see it coming. I didn't see the Commanders. I didn't see the Commanders. That's all I'm saying. I didn't see the Commanders being the ones to beat them. But I didn't. Everybody was putting them on Super Bowl. No, y'all just build them up, And to me, the reason I don't really like the Lions is because they cry so much, bro. Like they've been crying since 2014. It started with that little
reporting
pass interference. Yeah, but the tight end, he reached back and pulled down his helmet. It started way back in 2014. They've been crying. Then last year with the Dan Skipper or whatever his name is, they cried about that. Okay, that was fresh, so I let that slide. I still rooted for them in the NFC last year, but whatever. This year, they still crying about that. And then they got they star left tackle out there running routes on us and stuff when they up by 50, and then you got the other guy crying, St. Brown with the cool last name or whatever. He's crying. He talking about some this receiver was picked before me, this receiver. Bro, let it go. Brady was a 7th-round pick. It's okay if teams didn't think you were that good when you got drafted. You bring it up and mention it all the time. Like, why are you crying so much, bro? Let it go. And to me, they just been whining so much. So it's good. It's good that they lost. That's why I'm not rooting for them. They had, you know, they were a team that everybody would root for. Like last year, even though we beat them, I was going to continue to root for them. But now they want to hold grudges. Now they want to cry. Now they want to pump their chests up like they're big and bad. And now you had the same amount of playoff wins as us. It's not a good
Dang,
look.
Black Star.
Did we make the
That,
playoffs?
I'll tell you, John. I
I
tell you,
don't think
I'll give
so.
you credit because Black Star he tried to use the excuse of like pass and saying that he wants to he knows Detroit's plot is terrible, so that's why he expected this. I'm gonna tell you, you can't utilize that, bro. Like that was straight up a choke. I'm sorry, I don't hate you. It can't be like, oh well, we always suck. Like you literally had one of the greatest teams. If you won the Super Bowl this year, you would have had one of the top 10 greatest teams of all time. Like you did not. This was your year, and you choked it away. And the thing about the NFL is, you lost your coordinator straight to Chicago. This is your favorite guy ever. He went to see now he's actively trying to beat you. Your defensive coordinator probably going. The defense coordinator probably going to the Jets. Shout out Reese, right?
Oh, have mercy.
Whoever you're doing, you about to lose your offensive coordinator, your defensive coordinator, bro. That's it, bro. It's tough. That's
You're
it.
not coming back.
Lewis, I know you're here, bro.
One and done.
I know you got
and also, to add to that, it's like if you're gonna use that excuse, then what are the Cowboys? Do we have good plot or bad plot? Because in the last 30 years, we haven't done much. But prior to that, we got 5 rings. So it's like, to me, that little argument just didn't make sense, because would we be considered good plot or bad plot? No, you look at what's going on.
That's kind of true. He said Stroud did say, but see that one play he fumbled and it made good. He beat the Chargers with that fumble. That's so stupid. Lewis, how you feeling, bro? The Lions, they had an epic collapse. Should I put the Undertaker music or are you chill?
No, I mean, I'm not gonna go in, but yeah, I don't know what John talking about. I really don't know. This is a failure of a season, man. A big failure. Why is it so orange in here? Yeah, like Jesse was saying, you're finna get ready. Y'all, like, this is gonna be a totally different team next year. Like, we already know that they're very coordinator reliant. Like, we don't have to be a genius to know that. Like, it's Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn. I don't want to say Dan Campbell don't add anything, but like X's and O's wise, he doesn't add anything, So like he may add a little something, but he's mostly a galvanizer. So they're gonna be playing with some grit. They're gonna be tough to play next year. But as far as being like the juggernauts and being like getting out schemed and everything like that, this is maybe the last time we see them in the light. They may be in the playoffs for sure next year, but they're not going to be contenders, in my opinion. And then like you lost to a rookie quarterback. Like, are we kidding me? You lost to a rookie. You lost to a rookie, dog, and you lost to Washington. Shout out to Washington. You had a great season, but you lost to Washington. Like, and I don't care. Like,
they're having
the best.
A great season.
You're the best coordinator in the whole in the league. I know you down like 18 guys, but bro, that game was on Jared Goff, and I've been trying to tell everyone, even Lions fans, like, y'all keep propping him up. My biggest gripe with this generation of fans is that I keep telling y'all that these quarterbacks are catered to and they're coddled. They're being put in these great situations, and y'all love to prop them up in conversations where they don't belong. They don't belong. Jared Goff has been asked all his damn life. They love Quanti, or he went to a Super Bowl. He got carried to the Super Bowl. He was literally in the back of the wagon, didn't do a damn thing.
And then how many points he put up?
And how many points he put up? And like he's Like
3.
let's really look at it. He's really probably the most privileged player I've ever seen in this league. He has gotten a chance to work with 2 of the best offensive minds in this NFL. 2, Sean McVay and now Ben Johnson. Like, let's be for real. Like, I gotta, and if it was if they didn't bash my quarterback like they do, maybe I'll feel some different type of way. But I gotta hold everybody in that lens. I'm putting everybody in that damn lens. Because we're gonna talk about them fucking Ravens. And I told you if he lose again, I was gonna be on his ass. We're gonna talk mighty quiet. Oh, what's name drop the ball? I am not here for that. Y'all don't get to practice this damn logic when for other quarterbacks, because everything get thrown out the damn window for mine.
Hey, but he had to go in for that, boy. I tell you. But okay,
I like how he got himself hyped.
That's funny. I had to put the music on because I was like, he didn't want it.
Perfect timing.
Like, did the Commanders win this game or did the Lions lose it?
The Commanders definitely won this game.
They definitely 100% Commanders won.
Like I said,
they went and took
the Lions lost the game. I don't know what y'all are talking about. They lost this game.
Maybe Jared Goff lost the game.
I mean, he on the team. He got that big ass line on the side of his helmet. So the Lions lost.
I mean, I say that the Commanders won because they also, like we mentioned earlier, they converted every 4th down. Like, that's not easy to do.
And they had 45 points.
45 points in a hostile environment, because it was loud.
It was off of turnovers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it was 21 off.
Even before
I'm talking about the whole team.
I'm
not just talking about
the
Commanders' offense. I'm not just talking about the Commanders' offense. It's the Commanders as a whole. They went in there and they took the game. They took it from the Lions.
Yeah,
they won.
I think they did. I'm not taking any credit away from them. Like, the Washington's playing with house money. Like, they have no expectations this year. They're going in. They're dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And they did what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But if you're telling me, after watching that game, after watching just literally Jared Goff just continue to make bad decision after bad decision, and then Ben Johnson had a brain fart as well doing that damn reverse pass with Jameson Williams.
Bro,
I think I blame it really on Jameson Williams for still throwing the damn ball, bro. If we doing a trick play, bro, if we doing a trick play, if the damn wide receiver ain't butt naked, wide ass open, you don't get paid to throw the football in this National Football League. So throw it out of bounds.
But they were already down like double digits at that point.
Jesse, he took the ball, still ran, looked, saw. He said, "Oh, he covered. Let me throw this jump ball. My name is Tom Brady. Let me throw this. Let me throw this jump ball." And I was looking at it live. I was like, he finna throw the pick. I'm like, because I'm watching the play, and I'm like, okay, they're not fooled by it. So just either run out of bounds, throw it out of bounds, do something. Do not throw the ball. This fool still throw the ball.
Yeah, no, look, this is what I say, bro. That's one of the worst plays I've ever seen. I swear, bro, this is the drive when you need to have it. That's how I know Ben Johnson. You weren't locked in. He was thinking about Caleb Williams. They did a little prank with Caleb Williams, and he was like, you know what?
Now y'all believe me, about these coaches.
Bro, there is no way. They had Jameson Williams. We need a touchdown every single drive, and they had one of them trick plays that worked in week 8 of the NFL season. You're right, that did work in week 8, but in this game, bro, Jameson Williams, he threw an interception. I said, oh my gosh, bro. Actually, you know what, Lewis? I agree with you, bro. The Lions, y'all lost this game, bro.
They lost.
I know
the game.
You did great, but bro. The turnovers y'all have in this game is insane.
Wait, he threw a jump ball?
Yeah, but
bro, Maurice,
but
imagine.
I didn't see it just now.
He did such an NCAA
that scored a
football
touchdown.
25. You know what I'm saying? Brain fart. Like, I gotta have it. He thought he was gonna use it with the wide receiver. He thought he was gonna use it with the wide receiver and just take it from the PC.
Yeah, that's true, but also to add to that, they did have a trick play that resulted in a touchdown with the same receiver. So
that wasn't a pass. It was a reverse.
I know, but I'm saying like that was the logic behind it. But to me, even if you take all that away, every time the Commanders were on offense, they went down and scored. Like it was never no point in the game where they weren't in full control. And if you think about it, the first drive of the game, the Lions had a 3-and-out. Commanders got the ball. They went all the way down. And I think that was the one time they didn't convert on 4th down, Jesse, because that's why Because because they went for it on fourth, right? They didn't convert the first time they got the ball because the Lions got the ball
Yeah.
back. So that I think that was the only drive that they didn't convert on fourth down, the very first drive. But they went all the way down the field, and when I was watching it, I'm like, this game is about to be trouble because
Yes.
Jared Goff, if he can't come, like if he's
He
not
was
gonna
hurt.
score, Jaden Daniels, what he did last week. That's why I said even last week I said he went and won that game. They are going out there and they are going down and scoring points. They're playing well, even with the takeaways. Like offensively, they're doing damage. And to me, that's why it just felt like throughout the whole game, they felt in control. To me, when a team lose a game, it's like, all right, well, we was in control, you know. But the Commanders matched them point for point. The Commanders, like every step that they were at, it was never a point in the game where I was like, okay, Jaden Daniels, he's looking like a rookie. It was never a point in the game where that showed, or okay, the Lions look like too much firepower. I never saw that. So that's why I'm giving it to the Commanders. Of course, the Lions were the better team, but the Commanders came out there and went, toe for toe with them. And to me, that's why I would say they went and won a game as opposed to like the Bills. And let's say, okay, if we look at like the Bills and the Ravens, that game it came down to like one play, and then Lamar had two turnovers. So just imagine you take those two turnovers away, then the Ravens, win. Even if you take away Jared Goff turnovers, I'm not so sure the Lions are going to score more than the Commanders. That's just because
I mean,
and the Commanders had
Oh,
3 and outs. That's
so
how
let
I'm
me
looking
say.
at it.
Let me say. Jaden Daniels, everybody, greatest performance against Detroit from 1 to 10. What is it to y'all?
Gotta be a 10.
9.
10.
Yeah.
It
Nine,
can't get no better than that,
9,
bro.
9.5.
I give him
Especially for a
9.
rookie.
I think I seen one. Yeah, I just want to say the 10 for the greats.
Well,
Against a
Jaden,
15-1 team or 15-2 team, whatever it
Against
was.
against a great team, or just the Lions.
I mean, is the Lions a great team? I don't know. Are they a great team?
I don't know. That whole
I
division
mean,
was
their
fraud.
record.
That's what
Their
we
record
learned. That
said
whole
they were
division was
great.
full of fraudulent.
No, we gotta say they're a
Mickey
great
Mouse.
team because we were just talking about.
Yeah, you can't.
We gotta
Nah,
say
I'm
they're.
not letting them off the hook. They were a
We
great
gotta say
team.
they're
They
a great
just
No, I'm
team.
choked.
saying that whole division just full of fraudulent quarterbacks.
Yeah, Lewis, you look. Oh, dang. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, you can make that point. Remember Ja'Cory? Did Ja'Cory say like Jared Goff like bottom 5 or something? That's something crazy.
Yeah.
He like bottom 5 in the league.
But see, that's the
Ja'Cory,
thing. You
Oh,
got to
he
go off
crypted
how he
that
was
one.
playing. To me, he wasn't playing bottom 5. We were going based off the information he was providing us. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yesterday is just more of a choke job because I wouldn't knock him down.
Yeah.
He's still up there. He didn't play well. The same with
I think
Dak.
he's a
Like
good
if
quarterback.
you look
He's just a
at Dak
game manager.
versus Green Bay last year, I'm not knocking him down. He's still a good QB.
He's a
He had a
bridge
bad
quarterback to
game.
me.
He
Well,
a
he had a
game
lot of
manager.
bad games.
He below a game manager. He can't even manage that.
I mean, I feel like there's only so far that type of
I mean, he
QB
did
can.
take them to the NFC
That boy still
Championship,
had
though.
Saint Brown. The boy still had Laporta. The boy still had Jameer Gibbs. Still had the best offensive line in the league,
Laporta
and
is a dog.
still got caught with his pants down.
You know what I'm saying,
I
Mauricio?
mean,
But Laporta is a
Laporta's a
dog.
dog.
That's the last thing.
Apparently.
Last thing that man said the entire day. And that Discord, that's the last thing he said. He never talked again. Well, yeah, Black Star. Whenever you come in, we will bring this back up again. He is rooting for the Chiefs now. He said he wants the whole NFL to burn. So he's rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs to win the whole thing.
Anarchy.
Ooh, nice segue.
Anarchy.
Yeah, we can do that segue. So talk about our game. Talk about the Texans. So the Texans, we lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. And I wasn't like upset about that really, because like everything that happened was just like, if you told me, hey, this will happen on Saturday, I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. There's no surprise there. But fun fact, it is the most watched game in the history of ESPN. People want to see main characters play. That's a fun fact. Like, hey, the most watched ESPN game ever. Last year,
main
I
character
guess so,
game.
yeah. I thought they said
That's
that.
gonna be
that
that
game-
record's gonna
Have
be
the
broken
Chiefs
next year.
ever?
Exactly. I feel like that record will be broken again next year.
no, but it won't be broken next week because that game not on ESPN.
No, not next year.
Next
Next
year.
year.
No, it was. Think about it. Last year it was Ravens Texans. That was the ESPN record. This year is Texans Chiefs. So hey, as long as we get that 3:30 ESPN slot, we gonna be breaking records. That's all I want to know.
Playing top teams too.
So I'm like, I didn't. Here's the thing, and this is something that I said, and the Ravens fan said on Twitter. It is 5 times harder to make it to the Super Bowl in the AFC than the NFC. Because in the AFC, we're playing the greatest quarterbacks to ever live when you get to the second round. You play Jared Goff in the NFC. You play Brock Purdy in the NFC. You play Jordan Love last year in the NFC.
Jalen Hurts.
AFC or Jalen Hurts.
And it
In
hurts.
the AFC, you playing Patrick Mahomes. You playing
Bang.
You
Burrow.
playing Josh
Bang.
Allen, Tom Brady, Joe Burrow. The greatest.
Bang.
We are
Tua.
0
You can't bring Tom Brady in there.
No, this is what I'm saying. We are 0-6 in the divisional round, right? These are the players we play in the divisional round. I'm gonna tell you the quarterbacks we played. We played Tom Brady twice. We played Patrick Mahomes twice. We played Lamar Jackson off an MVP, and then we played Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, and that Ravens team with a rookie quarterback, a 5th round pick rookie quarterback.
That's on the Cowboys.
That's what I've had. How the hell am I supposed to get to the AFC Championship when I face literally the top 2 quarterbacks of all time, the greatest rushing quarterback of all time, and then 2 of the greatest defenders? Ed Reed had like 3 interceptions that day. The 2 of the greatest defenders to ever play in Baltimore. How am I supposed to do that? That's
That sounds like the
impossible.
Cowboys.
Well, NFC don't got hitters. They got QBs.
They don't got no hitters.
Well,
in the
back in
NFC.
the- they got some hitters. Not now, at least obviously not this year. But
Bro,
they had
Well, he's
they had
talking about Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, all of them.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, we had it.
But that boys choke constantly, bro. Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady top 2. They 1-2. That's what I'm playing.
I mean, they choking amongst each other though.
Bro, I can't get past that. That's too hard.
I can't answer this question without making it about the Cowboys.
But I mean,
that's gonna make me even pissed about to Jerry Jones even more.
That sucked though. That sucked. Y'all didn't go through
incompetent.
Two of the greatest QBs of all time. So that's what I'm saying. That's why we don't knock. That's why we don't knock y'all too much. That's why, like, even when people make excuses for like Justin Herbert, they be like, "Well, he's in the division with Patrick Mahomes." I'm like, bro, if he losing to Patrick Mahomes, then I'll be quiet. But you're not even losing to Patrick Mahomes. You're losing to Trevor Lawrence and
and he's losing like
and Trevor
he only plays
Trevor
Patrick
Lawrence's little
cousin.
yeah, this one
Trevor Lawrence's neighbor dog.
Yeah,
That's what he be losing to. Just say it. That's what he be losing to, bro.
That's the difference.
Mauricio, like I didn't put the bang, but look, Mahomes. I'm playing Mahomes. I'm playing Brady. I'm playing Jackson. I'm playing Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. Who the hell is gonna beat that? You can put. I promise you put
Not
anything
you.
against that row, against that row, and they ain't winning. Nobody here put your best team. I don't know if the Dynasty Patriots, the Dynasty Chiefs. Who the hell is supposed to beat that? No one has beaten those teams. How many people have beaten those teams? You putting me in these. You tell me. Yeah, tell me the Super Bowl. Nick Foles, Joe Burrow, and who else?
Mark Sanchez.
Hey, Sean Maurice, boy, the last time they made that.
That's what I'm saying. You need a superstar
Eli Manning,
QB, bro. These it's rare. You can't have these game managers. You need a superstar QB to win shit.
I mean, Stroud.
I lost to the Steelers.
Right. What?
Because LaDainian Thompson got stuffed at the one.
Yeah, Maurice. Yeah.
Wait, what?
LaDainian Thompson got stuffed at the one. That's the reason why we lost. You're talking about the Jets, right? Why we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we lost.
14 years ago, yeah. He was in the league and he played for the Jets for 2 years.
He said he couldn't drop 20 points on the Chargers. Which Chargers?
Imagine we had Dynasty Cowboys right now.
I think.
Dynasty Cowboys would be very annoying because them boys would be very toxic.
We would not be toxic. We're actually the good guys of this league. You're wrong. There's franchises that would get more toxic than us if they had a dynasty. The Eagles, if they had a dynasty, nobody would be safe.
They're already.
Bro, you can't even go to their games, bro.
No, you can't even go to their games. Like, the Niners.
What we doing?
Nobody would be safe.
I love how that's fine.
You know who Gilly is?
Bro, that fool, he dancing. I saw I've been seeing his Instagram. His Instagram be hilarious.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll be dying, bro. That's a funny dude.
Because he's an Eagles fan. Like, bro,
I can't wait till they lose.
Ooh.
The Eagles. I mean, hey,
What if they lose? If we let Jayden Daniels go all the way to the Super Bowl, bro.
Well, I'm sorry, but they're gonna be. I tell you, they're gonna be. I don't know. I ain't gonna get into
That's what I'm saying, bro. They try to call us toxic, but the first thing they did when the Commanders won, they didn't say congratulations to the Commanders. They said, "Well, now the Cowboys have the longest drought in the
Like, bro, they
NFC
hurry up
champ."
and push
bro,
Jaden Daniels is better.
no,
than
Jaden Daniels has as many playoff
Bro,
wins as Dak Prescott.
As soon as Justin Herbert
all.
lose, it's a damn meme of Justin Herbert slowly turning into Dak. I'm like, Dak is out of the playoffs.
No,
He's his
that's
own
what I'm saying.
quarterback.
But they want to call us toxic, bro. Y'all are making
rent
us
free.
toxic.
Rent.
Y'all making
All
us
right.
there.
We can't get too cowboy here. I know. I feel y'all.
I know
though.
you felt it. You felt the energy.
Nah,
got
bro,
some-
they
I know.
started
We
it,
got-
and then they try to
I know.
blame us.
I
Flag on
know,
the
but we
play.
got. I'm gonna stay. We got to stay on topic.
But yeah, the
Oh,
AFC East. I mean, the AFC got tough QBs, dog. It's tough.
So you better
Yeah.
not say nothing about the AFC East. You the whole reason why we got to go to the damn person.
Bro.
He spent 18 years whooping y'all ass twice a year.
Bro, y'all
Just
make it sound like
casually get to the damn first.
Was
seed.
there not two
Where it's
other
kinda
teams
you
there,
are the
too?
reason why Tom
Was there
Brady
not two
retired.
other teams? There were two.
I don't want to hear about that. You, Miami, and Buffalo. Y'all
We
just
tried-
sitting there
and we
taking
tried the
turns,
hardest.
just getting smacked.
We
Belt
tried the
tags.
hardest.
Look. I'm gonna say is this: this man has scarred so many people. This watching Patrick Mahomes' parents start to flirt 30 years ago, and you can't do nothing about it but just to see it and let it happen. This man has affected so many people.
We didn't even talk about the game. That's crazy.
The only thing, the only thing I say is this: this is a
What's up,
quick
Uncle
story.
James?
A very quick story time here. Back in 2017, the Houston Texans, we needed a quarterback. And I looked, and there was a couple quarterbacks available. It was Mitchell Trubisky, Deshaun Watson, and Patrick Mahomes. And look, we had the 22nd, 23rd pick. I was like, we not going to get Mitchell Trubisky. I don't care for Mitchell Trubisky. Deshaun Watson just came off a national championship. We ain't getting him. But I like this Mahomes kid, though. He had a little segment on NFL Network where he threw the ball. It was like 70 miles an hour. He threw the ball, and it was like, oh, my gosh, this guy is this and that. But he raw. I'm like, that's fine. I would like to have him. The draft happened. They picked, Mitchell Trubisky goes to Chicago. And then me and Maurice, we watching this. You don't remember this. We watching this draft.
Okay.
And then I see Kansas City make a trade, number to the 10th pick.
The Bills.
I with the Bills, and you see that plot come back and get you right. But I never would have thought that would be this. That I would turn into this. Because if I knew that, I would. Bill O'Brien, everybody, you need to trade up after Deshaun Watson. You see what his life is now. You need to trade up to the 9th pick. I give 3 first-round picks for that. Should be trying for war crimes. You need to go and get freaking Patrick Mahomes, bro. Because I like Patrick, but I didn't know. No one would ever know that he'd be like this. Brees, you picked him up in fantasy when he started playing, and he threw 6 touchdowns against Pittsburgh. I said, oh no.
It's real.
Got a main character coming?
It's real.
Oh no, you can see it in his face, you can see it in his eyes. 50 touchdowns?
Yeah.
Oh no. And it never ever stopped. And when the referee plot came in, Tom Brady, that referee plot went to Mahomes. We all cooked. All cooked.
I should have known I could be a good NFL draft scout because I never forget that college game with him versus Baker Mayfield, and he threw for 700-800 yards in the game, and Baker threw for like 600. I was like, man, he's gonna be great. He may be the best quarterback ever. I literally said that watching that game. I swear, I swear to God, I've never ever seen somebody throw for 700 yards in one single game. I don't care if they were throwing off streaks. I've never seen anybody throw for that many yards.
And well, I'll tell you what though. The referees, when you activate that referee plot, yeah, that is a hip drop tackle. That is definitely a hip drop tackle. I know you ain't call it, but that is a hip drop tackle. Mahomes do flop. He is. He do be flopping.
Yeah, but he just started that. Like that's something.
Oh no, he ain't been. He
started
that.
He just sold it. He sold
he's
the
whole reason that Alshire got what is it?
He's
suspended. He's the whole reason because he tried it again. Y'all literally saw it, and I was afraid that I forgot who pushed him out of bounds. I was afraid he was gonna get a flag, but he tried it again. Like he'll get to the edge. And he'll play with it. Like this time he stopped, and then like somebody on the Texans had to literally come and shove the shit out of him out of bounds. And then they did like this, and I thought they were gonna flag, for like unnecessary wet foot. I'm like, ref, you better not throw that because you saw Patrick be teetering that line, bro. He be teetering that line.
That happened before in the play, right? They didn't hit him and he like ran down the sidelines for like extra yards.
No, I'm talking about like the play. He didn't even get extra yards though, Maurice. Like he just stopped. You know what I'm saying? Like he just the out of bounds is right there, and he just stopped. And I forgot who hit him. Somebody came and hit the shit out of him.
I
like,
remember
to make him hurry big out of bounds, and like he got scared and he did like this
and fell forward like he
yeah. It's like because he didn't want to get the flag, and I'm like, bro, like that's how Ashair, that's how all these players be getting suspended, bro, because he be playing with that line, and everybody think they can play with that line.
And the referees, they love it, bro. I remember we hit each other harder than we hit Mahomes. We got a penalty for that. That was a
head-to-head with y'all. Yeah. I was like, bro,
ourselves. We got concussions. We get concussions. That man Mahomes like, oops, slip past that.
We got to protect the QB.
Here's the thing. I didn't like that loss. Is not like the Lions or the Ravens loss because obviously no one was rooting for me. No one all of America was rooting for me, but no one expected me to win. Of course, I wasn't going to win the game. Of course, the referees were coming in. And hey, Fairbairn, you meant them field goals, but hey, I'm telling you, bro, you got to get past your own stupidity first. And we didn't get past that. And then the referee play come on. But I'll tell you this. We were down 12-13 late in that third. I was like, hey, this is impressive for being this late in the game. The defense, Stingley and Kamari, bro, that's good pick. Kamari, that's a good pickup in the draft. So shout out. Here's the thing I'm going to tell you. The only thing, the Texans, the one gap y'all have, I want y'all to really listen to me, please. Your offensive line is trash. That man, CJ Stroud, had to get carried off the field. That's the last image. That tells me everything you need to know. Please, this year, I want offensive linemen that don't strip the ball from CJ. You remember that freaking offensive lineman that when he is on the ground, they go and pick him up instead of walk past him. I want offensive linemen that don't post their shoes on Instagram after losing 31-2. Please, this offseason, please. I beg of you, look at the teams that are currently in the postseason now. They have competent what? Offensive linemen. Why Jalen Hurts? Y'all like to get on Jalen Hurts? He a running back. You know why he still goes out there and looks competent? Because he has an elite offensive line. Jayden Daniels has a good offensive line. I am tired of my quarterback taking 8 sacks. Better than ours. You can say, you want.
Yeah, better than I get it.
Better than ours.
What's a bigger need? O-line or receiver?
Offensive line. No, offensive line.
But you have absolutely nobody. And I do mean nobody to throw to. Told you about Dalton Schultz.
14-7.
Told you about Dalton Schultz.
What's wrong, Nico? Nico, all right.
I mean, it's just Nico. It's just Nico. You know.
I mean, you got everybody else injury prone. That's the only issue. But you got people.
We get a receiver. Yes, go get a receiver. Right. We need receiver. That's the second. That's a number 2 for us. But the offensive line, bro, they had Shaq Mason who was not playing. They said, let's put him in. That's D'Amico's problem. D'Amico, you too friendly with people like Shaq Mason is trash. He's trash this year. He was out for weeks. We do pretty good. They say, you know what? He's back. I'm going to put you in the starting lineup. And he's trash again. I don't understand that. Do not make CJ go through this anymore. I am begging you. It is terrible. Every year, we always fail because our offensive line is trash. John and Maurice, if you remember Deshaun Watson, when we had him offensive line, remember 2018? My man had a collapsed lung. He kept getting hit so many times.
Oh, I'll do it.
He had to take a bus. He couldn't fly.
That boy could bus 11 hours, boy.
There is
that
no
should
way.
be illegal.
That boy was on Lightning McQueen.
How can you play a football game but you can't even get on the plane? That's highly illegal.
That boy went to Radiator Spring.
You need to lock in. Please give me offensive linemen. I don't care about nothing else.
They got Tunsil.
I don't care about that. You know them sexy picks. You know, I want a receiver. I want a running back. I want to trade for Garrett Wilson. A lot of people, Texas fans, like, man, I want to trade for Garrett Wilson. I don't care about none of that.
Or Tyreek Hill.
Guards. I want guards.
Y'all just be like the Jets again. Y'all need to get offensive linemen.
Trade the back of the draft. Use the first round pick on the guard. I like Tyler Booker out of Alabama.
I want him now. Okay, if you like him, let me get him. I need him.
Nah, Pat, please pass it on him so we can go get him. Go, we need him more than y'all, because our guard is hurt. Oh, actually, not hurt. He's retired. He's gonna retire. So,
and y'all talk about Dalton Schultz.
Tragic,
Dalton Schultz,
tragic.
man, that's one of the biggest disappointments I ever seen.
I told you he was
We
ass,
told you.
bro.
We
I told you he
told
was
you.
ass.
And
he can't block. You said exactly what I told you. I told you he was trying to
What's
get paid
wrong
like
with
the
him,
top
Jesse?
10 quarter tight end. I told you his ass can run a hell of a route and fall. No
And
yakability.
fumble.
No yakability, but he can't block to save his damn life.
And he got them clean little things that go around his neck.
Yeah, like he wearing a Bluetooth on the field, like he's taking a call.
Bro, I need blockers, bro.
But
That's
he
what I
did talk about us, so
Y'all
he can't block.
You may need a tight end.
Who can block?
He not the one to block. He a good receiving back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, there you go, bro. Yeah, Donovan Jackson. He on right now for Ohio State, and Wyatt Millen from West Virginia.
Let me update.
But Jesse, y'all can't get everything, man. Y'all gotta choose one.
Because we need everything.
Who can block? I need blocking.
Six line.
Please don't. If y'all get Will Campbell and y'all stick him at guard, just be depressed because I wouldn't do that.
The problem is y'all got a lot of deep threats.
Or if y'all get Ariante Ursary, if you hear that name, if you hear Will Campbell LSU or Ariante Ursary from Minnesota, be depressed. Or just tweet at the front office like what are you doing?
They just gonna send them back that Mike Tomlin meme. We do not care.
We do not care. Hey, shout out to Play for Keys podcast, bro. That's one of these buttons, bro. Shout out to the boy Greg. Let's give me your quick takes on it. We'll move on to the next game because obviously I had to get that off. But quick, obviously we talked about this game for a little bit. Is there anything else you want to talk about that relates to the Texans and Chiefs? Obviously we'll talk about the Chiefs some more because they have a matchup against Buffalo. Anything else?
Yeah, but I just want to say, Mahomes, you're on your way to be, the greatest ever. You about to three-peat, hopefully. So all that flopping, you don't have to do it, bro. You don't have let the refs dictate the game. You don't have to try to run out of bounds and then stop and try to go backwards and get a call. Like, bro, that was disgusting. I didn't like when I saw that. Also, it was a few calls that I saw that I didn't like that they called, which was kind of, even though I want the Texans to lose and I want them to be mad, but it was just some of them calls it's bad for the game of football.
I hate bad calls.
The roughing the passer was egregious.
Oh my god! He just released the ball. I was like,
don't ever call that again. Mahomes, don't try to get them little cheap, roughing. Don't get them little cheap penalties. You better than that, bro. Like you can beat the Texans straight up. Don't do that. And if you can't, just let them get their win. But moving forward, don't do that again. I think it'll be more. I feel like the refs didn't want the Texans to win.
He's dad or something.
Y'all making offended by this. Y'all making offended by this, but
the Bills.
Mahomes remind me of an NBA player. Y'all may get me offended by this.
I'm gonna say James Harden.
Yes,
I was thinking that he's James Harden with plot
or Joel Embiid.
A lot.
You gotta give somebody way better than that.
I'm not talking about ability. I'm just talking about if he don't have it, he gonna force the foul. He gonna get 30 and have 15 free throws. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this last game was terrible. I ain't never because everybody be crying, and then some of the calls are fair too now. Everybody be crying about everything. Oh, the cheese, bro. Y'all can't cry about everything, bro. They can still make calls. Y'all gotta chill. Everything is. And my thing is, you kind of separating the Chiefs from winning. You trying to minimize them too much. Now they still a great team. He's still the greatest QB ever. Come on now, you got to reel it in. It's still some connection in there because even Brady was getting certain calls. In fact, when he beat Mahomes, they called old boy being offsides. That was the weakest call we ever seen on the interception. The game was over. What's his name? Ford. Was it Ford? He's not even in the league anymore. What's his name, Maurice? Is it Ford? For the Chiefs?
Oh. Remember that game? You watched that game with us?
I think it was 55.
D4?
Yeah. Is it? No, it's not D4. I'm blanking on his name. Whatever. Jesse, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Is it Frank Clark?
Yeah,
Clark,
Frank
it's
Clark.
called.
There we go. Remember he
Well,
was
they did use
offsides
that
and then they
before.
called it, and then Brady went down and got 3 straight. He converted 3 straight times on
Straight third
3rd and
tens.
10.
Yeah.
Disgusting. But whatever.
You guys,
Mahomes, chill. Just go win your games. I mean, you're going against Josh Allen, so I feel like it's an
wait,
even
we'll get to that.
match as far as
We'll get
refs.
to that.
I feel like the refs, like,
It won't be even, but we'll get to that. We'll
yeah.
get to that.
No,
Before you
I'm
get
saying
before you
like
get-
when it go to that type of game, I feel like the refs will be like, okay, it's an even match. Like we don't have to try to favor anybody. It felt like the refs were trying to like favor the Chiefs. The Chiefs came out
Oh, yeah.
flat, so
And
nobody
Reese,
wanted to see the
have-
Texans. But
we gonna show the Discord. We're gonna show the Discord the plot moments. Like when we done here, we're gonna show the
Oh, yeah.
Discord.
We're doing that today?
No, not today. We
Lo-
gonna
just
Oh.
yeah.
After the
it's-
3-peat
it's
is finished, we'll show it.
After the
Bro, it's
3-peat,
egregious,
yeah,
bro.
there you go.
It's egregious, bro. The plot crazy. But we'll move on to the next game because we're gonna talk about Chiefs a little later. We're gonna talk about these Eagles and these Rams. Saquon Barkley, if you do win a Super Bowl this year and you do go
MVP,
and win a Super Bowl
man.
MVP, this will be literally the greatest pickup of free agent, I think, of all time. Because you would have won 2,000 yards, had a chance at the record and all. You ran 200 yards again, 205 yards against the bro. You averaged over 200 yards a game against the Rams. It's freaking amazing. If you go in and finish this whole thing, especially likely facing the Chiefs and win, bro, that's the best offseason pickup I think of all time. That is amazing.
Yeah,
But
that would be amazing.
how y'all feeling
Well,
about the
it's
Eagles
not-
Rams?
Isn't not Tom Brady? Was Tom Brady traded?
No.
No,
I
he
mean,
was
to
great.
to
Okay,
Tampa,
you can-
you mean?
Well, I see what you mean. If he wins the Super Bowl, though, because stats
yeah.
wise, okay, I see what you mean. He would have the stats to back it up.
Yeah.
But how y'all feeling about the Eagles, man? Saquon Barkley and that epic performance. How y'all feeling? Do you think the Eagles they look legit? I know, Lewis. I know you have all these thoughts about the Eagles. Do they look legit, or you think they
Sick
about
to
to
my
be?
stomach. Careful what you say, Lou.
Man,
Please,
man,
please
the
be careful
Rams,
what you
the
say.
Rams sold that game, bro.
Okay, well, I
'Cause
guess John.
when Puka got that catch, and then he airmailed him on the very last play of the game. Like, bro, how you miss that throw, bro? Like, if you're gonna miss the throw,
Give him a chance.
no. That's what I'm saying. The ball was way out of bounds, bro. Like, you too good for that. Your hand didn't get hit or anything. So it's like, at least throw the ball like inside of the field of play and throw an interception. It's the last play of the game, bro. Like, what else gonna happen? So I feel like they could have won it. But once again, shout out to the Eagles. They did what they were supposed to do. Saquon actually had a really good game. I still be
20
hating on
yards.
him. He's a great guy, but you can't go to you can't
He
go
played for
to
the
your
Eagles. He just played for
divisional
the Eagles.
rivals, bro. Like, I'm
I
not
think
doing
it
that.
should be illegal to play in the snow.
Well, I guess we
I
gotta take.
second that, bro.
Wait, I'll tell you this. Kurt Warner, he had a great point, and I want y'all could just tell me if y'all agree or not.
Wait, go. I just before you say that because I think it
Go
ties in. Because I play football, I understand it, but one thing I hated, and I hate, those teams of North. Oh, it's a home field advantage. We're in the 21st century. Build a roof so we can see clean football being played and everyone at their peak strength. I hate it because you got a team like LA who is coming from a coastal climate. They barely see rain over there. You know what I'm saying? And you're asking them to prepare to come and play in. It wasn't even snowing. Like, I heard the snow was like hard. It was damn near like a hail snow.
Like sleep.
It was like sleet, and you're asking them to prepare for it. How they got to prepare for it the entire week?
They spray some water on the football.
And that's what he said. Kurt Warner was like, "Hey, I played in Arizona. I played in St. Louis. They got domes. So if I go to New England, like I can never prepare in the week for that cold. But if New England, if they come to Arizona, they just get to play in the dome, and it's just like, yeah, there's nothing really. So there's a disadvantage completely for me. Obviously, you're asking the NFL do a lot to have every team have a dome at this point. Like,
it ain't a lot. They got enough money. They would have spent. They could easily put a roof on everybody's head. Like they can easily uproot that damn trash field in New York. That's just literally on a concrete jungle. I hate to give y'all that damn. I'm sorry, but this is just another example of them. Oh, it's too much. It ain't too much money. All this money y'all got in this damn league. Are y'all still a nonprofit? The fact that y'all even classified yourself to the IRS as a nonprofit should be, batshit crazy enough. Like, y'all got enough money, bro. Build a dome. I am tired of those be the most. As a football savant, I love it But from a casual eye, those would be the most boring and like boneheaded games to watch. Because obviously the Eagles have an advantage. They've been practicing in the snow for 7 days, for 14 days.
He's on fire.
For 14 days, and now LA got to come in, and they're the ones fumbling. Obviously, we ain't. How are we going to imitate cold? You want me to put all the footballs in the deep freezer and pray that during a certain time at practice, we take the balls at the deep freezer and be like, oh, here's a frozen ball. Where's the snow? We need to build. We need Phineas and Ferb to build a damn Aporia for us so we can change the climate. Like, I really don't. I am not a fan. I think every team should have a dome. We are in the 21st century. Build a dome.
I got one.
Yeah,
And y'all got one. For New York, yeah, y'all got one.
And for the fans.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you because you can tell. Well, actually, I kind of like. I see what you're saying. I necessarily don't agree, but when I was watching that game, you can see Puka like he was slipping on his routes. He wasn't confident to go like on the deep catches. So you can definitely tell the snow has an advantage. So I mean, it has a negative, impact on a player's.
Like you remember that LaShawn
see.
Remember that LaShawn
You're
McCoy
not gonna be able
game?
to see like, yeah.
Remember that LaShawn McCoy game when they were playing like in 5 feet of snow?
Or when he's with the Bills?
Yeah, when he was with the Bills. That was a very boring game to watch.
But I don't know.
So they had them with them red jerseys they had on.
It's like they were playing on a mountain, bro. A mountain.
But I mean, that's kind of home field advantage, though. You gotta like that's home field.
I gotta
advantage,
disagree.
Though.
I think.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I do.
I think home advantage, especially for these Bills in the snow, just makes sense to me. Like I feel like them having a dome, even the Vikings when they built their dome, it is what it is because that's for the fans. But the Bills in the snow just makes sense.
Or Green Bay.
But like, what else is there? It's like if you don't want to play there, just when you like. Become a higher seed. Like this, what else can you do? Just become a better seed than them. Then you can play where you want to play.
Yeah,
play at your house.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with
but
that.
I understand from a player perspective because obviously Lou played, right? He played. That shit must feel ass.
Yeah,
like I know it.
I'm not playing in the
There's
snow.
literally no way you can prepare for it.
I know it's ass.
Zero.
Ass.
I'm talking about my reason. Like we over here. Like sometimes we have to play teams in Houston and like. We got 75 or Houston got 75 degree weather and we got to go up to Dallas and Dallas is 32. What? Like it's not even snow. It's like, bruh, I can't get my mind right the entire week to do that. Like, how am I supposed to do that? Or I just feel like I hate when elements get involved. We don't get a fair. And I know it's just premium of me saying fair at the NFL level, but I'm just saying. The snow being a factor, like, nah.
We don't see people out there full strength. But that's just football.
At all.
Yeah.
They're automatically coming in with a handicap. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like they're automatically coming in with a handicap.
That's just football.
The thing about it is everybody has a chance to make it home field advantage. So you just gotta go. You gotta go do it.
Gotta go get it.
Me personally, I like snow games. Snow games look cool.
Unless you're
the vibes of snow games
or
cool.
the Steelers or the Browns and Bengals fighting for your damn lives, and you got to deal with Tom Brady just coasting by the AFC East every year. And how are you gonna beat that?
They all play up.
How are you gonna beat that? He's getting a free double win from the entire division.
How you gonna play in cold weather though? All the people.
If I'm the Bengals, I gotta go to the damn Browns who want to be ass, but they want to play us good. Gotta go play the Ravens, who's always good. Gotta go play the Steelers, who are like a steel curtain. Like, I gotta go deal with that. And Tom Brady is just, sipping his damn soup and smacking the Ryan Fitzpatrick led Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he said Dolphins. I love that. Those teams so irrelevant.
Or Jets,
or Ryan Tannehill,
or Bills. Ryan Fitzpatrick led Jets.
Ryan Fitzpatrick led Jets, but like,
or Bills.
He played in every team.
Except for the
played
Patriots.
Every team besides the team that got played, and he
Exactly.
lost. I love that.
And he would have if he had the chance.
But okay. So that I'm gonna leave that to that snow games. That was a good little segment. I know that game was kind of like not too interesting until the end. So I'm gonna like move past that game. I gotta get to this next game because this next game is the game that we gotta talk about. The Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. I'm gonna say that Lamar Jackson, right? He had them 2 turnovers in that first half, and I said, "Dang, this plot really activate that quick." I was like, "That one interception, I said, man, this plot really activate like this." This man had 4 interceptions in like 18 games. So when he threw that one in that first half, I said, "Ouch, that's fun." And that fumble, I thought he made a deal with someone. I thought he got like he with the mob. That fumble, I was like, "No way, he just fumbled the ball like that." That man, Von Miller running, I was like, "Oh, we really." And John, I know he was like, John, you said it's gonna be a blowout. I said, I don't be talking. I just like how Black Star said, talk about some say Laporta's a dog. I don't say when I say something, it go downhill. I keep my mouth quiet. I don't know. Lamar Jackson and Joe Flacco, the last quarterback in the Ravens, they have like opposite plot because like Lamar Jackson in the regular season is literally one of the top 5 quarterbacks probably ever in terms of regular season play. But he get in the postseason and it don't like the 158.3 QBR and the 4 or 5 touchdowns, it don't hit. Joe Flacco, bro, when he in the regular season, he mid. Bro, you get him into the postseason, boy, that thing hit like crack. He get into the postseason. Oh my gosh. He has a postseason where he beat Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning in Denver, Tom Brady in New England, and beat the San Francisco Super 49ers in the Super Bowl and set the NFL record for touchdowns in the postseason. Bro, you would think Lamar Jackson got something like you would think Lamar Jackson be the person to do something like that in terms of you see how great his regular season is. It is insane. His plot's officially bad. It's bad. He got bad plot.
Oh, it should have.
I mean, I had to make sure, but it's bad.
It should have been bad.
They show that man. They show a James Harden in a Lamar Jackson jersey. I said, dang.
No, I saw Joel Embiid too.
I saw that too. I didn't see that.
Then I saw somebody else in a Ravens jersey, but I don't want to bring her up because I thought that was hilarious as well.
Yeah, even with all that though, Mark Andrews.
Wait, who?
He did sell his soul at the end there.
Somebody else in a Ravens jersey.
Put it in the chat.
Well,
And he said she.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You do. Yeah. Okay,
You know,
yeah. Put that in the private.
You're gonna have to tell her. I don't know.
Mark Andrews, he definitely sold his soul. That man, that plot activated. I remember Zay Flowers fumbled the year before. I said, boy, these things, they keep coming back. Man, when he fumbled that ball, I said,
I saw the private chat.
And then when he got the 2-point conversion, I said, oh, they tied it. And he dropped it. I said, oh my gosh. Big tough. Them boys, I don't know you, bro. Losing in the NFL playoffs is worse than any other sport to me, bro. Because it's the finality of it is so strong. Like it's just you're done.
One and done.
It is so bad. Like in the NBA, if it's 3-3, if someone won 3 games on you, you know it's like, okay, this is a battle. It can go either way. Bro, you go into this game like the Lions, and you think you got it, and then you're done.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. Because there's too many chances to get my hopes up. I can't have 7 chances to get my hopes up. Just give me one. There's one, or if I keep winning with 3, technically, or 4 chances. If I win the Super Bowl, I just can't that's too many chances for me,
bro. Maurice, I'm telling you, bro. I get you. When we lose, if you lose in 6 or 7, it really sucks. But look at the Lions. If you lose game 1 in the NBA, okay, well, a better team, your 8 seed beats a 1 seed in game 1. Okay, cool. I got game 2. Bro, you lose game 1, you're done. Okay, next year. And you'll never get it back. You'll never get back there. You're not coming back. There's too many injuries, too much stuff. So the Ravens, y'all have an elite quarterback. Y'all gonna be relevant next year. But I'm telling you, bro, you keep running to Mahomes, bro, and Josh Allen, he 2-0 against Lamar, and I'm saying, bro, I don't know, bro.
You saw his comparison? His playoff comparison? They said it's Peyton Manning.
Yeah, Peyton Manning got bad playoff. He got bad plot.
And his first 6 years? He was 3 and 5.
His first
Peyton Manning had worse plot. Peyton Manning had worse
year?
No, look, there's a game Peyton lost 41-0 to his Jets in the playoffs. That's insane.
Yeah, I remember that. I was not watching.
If only you were.
Lamar good. He got it next year. He was supposed to lose this year. Yeah.
Why you say that though? Why you say he's supposed to?
Because there's no point in him winning this year when Mahomes got a 3-peat. It's more important. It's more important for the history and the game of football for Patrick Mahomes to 3-peat than it is for Lamar to win. And plus, he didn't win
21-7.
MVP. So, you know, it really don't
So you're
matter.
saying
He
if
had him
Lamar
He had him
Lamar
losing.
beat the Bills, Lamar beat the Bills, Lamar would have beat the Chiefs next week or this
No, he
week?
was
I think the powers would have balanced out, and it would have been anybody's game. With Lamar down, it's like it's written in history for um Patrick Mahomes to three-peat. But
The Bills
Lamar
got
get him
no
one next
chance.
year. If the Cowboys don't make it, Lamar get him one next year for
This
sure.
is a very interesting takes. He got takes for real. He coming with him right now. That's good
I
stuff.
told you, like with the
Yeah.
Lions, like I saw it. I saw it already. I knew the Lions.
No,
I mean, you wonder if they ever coming back?
I don't
They
know.
not.
Like how much better can you get though
Okay,
for the Ravens?
how much better?
Like they had everything. Like obviously the
It's
only
not
thing is
about
that
getting. See, that's the difference in football and basketball. It's not about getting better. It's all about opportunity. Because if you think about it, the Lions,
but
they couldn't. I
opportunity was
mean,
in
of
their
course,
face. It was
but I'm
right there
saying,
with
but
well, keep going.
it's more about the plot thing though. This is more about if Patrick Mahomes, it's like, I mean, you want to lose now or later. So he was gonna lose next week. I mean, just get it over with now, I guess. So it's more of that situation.
That man
It's
Lewis
not
said, "What?"
like
That man face like, "What?"
just think about it. It's all about situation, bro. Like the
And I
Lions were
agree with you,
obviously
yes.
the better team, but the situation they got put in,
Black Star, where you at,
they
bro?
lost.
Black Star, where you at, bro? We
Bro, he
hour in,
not
bro.
coming,
Black
bro.
Star, where you at?
He's
He
not.
not coming
Yeah,
today.
he
Hey,
taking a
somebody in
break.
the
It's cool.
Discord,
Don't
somebody in the
come, bro.
Discord told
But take accountability, keep it a buck, and don't say, don't hit me with the Harrison. I already knew we were gonna lose.
Harrison,
Don't do that, man.
I
Just
I
keep it a
love
buck.
Harrison.
I
Rob,
You
feel
know,
like that's
keep it
what
a
people.
buck. You
That's what a lot of
choked.
like bad friends. Because I think I would have said the same exact shit. If the Jets would have made, I probably would have said the same exact thing.
Yes, I will understand if it's 1 year though. He's like it's been the last 3 years. Like the Lions have been trending. Like you can get out of not necessarily bad plot, but you can get out of being a bad organization. Like the Lions they're more of the top dogs than they are the little dogs, especially when they beat the Vikings. That was their playoff moment. They beat the Vikings, and that's when they kind of went to that upper echelon. Like, okay, this is like an actual good team. So you can't keep looking at their history when their history is from players that are grandfathers and got grandchildren running around and their grandchildren are starting to make it to the NFL. You can't look at that anymore. These are all new players. St. Brown is a totally different type of player. Gibbs, Montgomery, Laporta. Laporta is literally a dog. So it's like you can't keep
Oh,
using that same you can't keep using that same excuse. Like
that
at some
AI.
point it's about accountability.
hey,
Same thing
I
they
see you
tell
in
us. We
2
can't
weeks.
keep saying we got 5 rings. You ain't did
I
nothing in
see. I
30
see.
years. Okay, that's fine.
They met up.
We'll
I see
just
you in 2 weeks, and they met up. This them in 2 weeks. There they are.
I hate
Cancun.
that.
Nah, but I do hold Lamar accountable. I don't necessarily blame Mark Andrews that much because it wasn't like it was 5 seconds left on the clock. Josh Allen still had like a minute something left, so it's like he still had a chance to go down there and kick a game-winning field goal. Lamar, you can't have them turnovers, bro. You can't. The interception, I would let that one slide, but that fumble is unexcusable. You can't keep having fumbles like. You can't keep having game-changing plays in the playoffs that favor
I'm
the
tired of that.
defense. So it's I'm not too mad at him
Eh,
because I know I didn't want him to win this year anyway.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna let that one slide, but lock in,
I,
bro. Like
I,
they hold you to a different. You don't get the same treatment as Justin Herbert. You get treated like that. So you're gonna get a pun. You not performing well is a punishment. Herbert not performing well. We forgot about it already. Even though he had 5 interceptions in one game. 4, my bad.
Lewis, I need you to go because you had something to say as well about Lamar Jackson. So I'm gonna
And
let this
before
one.
you go, remember today is MLK Day, and we're like a couple weeks away from our month.
2 weeks.
So just remember
2
that.
weeks.
2 weeks. There you
Yeah, I don't know what that sob story you was giving him, but this dude, no, bro, no. I'm sorry, Lamar, and you share my initials and everything, last name and everything, but I gotta give you that treatment. I hate how the NFL is mighty quiet about your playoff record, and they got you in that top 3, top 4, upper echelon with the quarterbacks, but nobody ever talks about how he's. I think Dak is 2-5. I think Lamar is like 3-5, and he's had better teams. I'm being like, okay, he ain't had receivers, fine all his career. He always had great defenses. Then they add Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry was a plus this year, so you with him was supposed to take you over the top. I don't know. And then I'm already hearing on my phone, I'm seeing y'all trying to target Tyreek Hill. How much help do you need? I'm gonna be honest, because you're not the Texans. You're not like the Browns or stuff like that. Like you're not like trying to get in to the dance and fight the beat. You're already up there. You're already mentioned with some of the best AFC teams, and yet you cannot get over the hump. I'm sorry. It's time to cook him. It's time to cook him now, because now out of all these teams, on fire! All these teams that the Ravens had, there's been one common denominator. One. I don't care if Mark Andrews did drop the ball. They clown my quarterback with interceptions, especially when he had it versus Jacksonville, and it clearly went off the dude face mask. I don't care. I really don't. You gotta. So we need to start having that conversation about Lamar Jackson, because at this point they're overloading him with talent, and he still can't take them over the hump.
Mauricio, do you agree?
He's like Jared Goff. What you saying?
I mean, yeah.
I ain't saying that, but
yeah, it's pretty extreme.
Well, you would say. I'll let Mauricio go.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, like, I mean, he's a great quarterback, and this year with Derrick Henry, like they added him, that could have been like a Saquon type effect, and it was throughout the season. But I felt like this last game they didn't really use him a lot or as much as they should have. And it just sucks because like I really thought Lamar was gonna get it, and I thought if the Ravens won, they had a better chance than the Bills to beat the Ravens or the Chiefs to beat the plot, be the plot busters, if you will. So I was kind of sad that Lamar did not win.
All right, Maurice, how you feeling?
Well, I was just saying, because you were saying Jared Goff he's had all the talent, all the coordinators. It seems like Lamar has also had similar things as of late too. It just can't get it done when it needs to be done.
No, I think the difference with Jared Goff and Lamar, Jared Goff has not had good to great coordinators. Jared Goff has had the best, like every new and shiny coordinator he's had, like Jared Goff has literally been coached by offensive geniuses that literally have to scheme it up so well to make sure he don't F it up. And I don't like, that's my gripe with Goff. And he gets put in that conversation with the Murray, with the Dak, with the I don't think, I'm gonna be honest, Goff should be like top 20, really in the 20s. That's how low I am on him, because I don't like, and every time during the regular season he had that game, he threw for 4 touchdowns. I don't care. He's not the reason for the success. But with Lamar, he doesn't have, I want to say he has had great coordinators, like not a McVay or a Ben Johnson. But what I get mad at Lamar is like he has had like competent teams around him, like very good. Like they've been the top of the AFC for how many years in the regular season, and then they come to the playoffs and they're always losing in the divisional round. Like they're not even losing to Kansas City. And when they did lose to Kansas City, like I would never forgive them from last year, literally going against their game plan that they've been doing all year. Literally went against the game plan. So yeah.
I say with that game and Mark Andrews, you do deserve, like there is some blame for Mark Andrews. Like those are directly cost points. But at the same time though, Lamar Jackson, it's just like from the regular season, he is like one of the top quarterbacks in history. Like this season, 40 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, he had the second highest QBR of all time, behind only Aaron Rodgers. And then the postseason is like, it don't hit the same, bro. So We'll try again next year. We will hop into the big matchups happening next week. And we're gonna start with the one that I did not see coming. You could have told me, I'm telling you, you could have talked to me and said, Jesse, a new team gonna make the NFC Championship. I would have said, who? I would have went through every team. The Commanders would have been like the third to last team. I would have said, is it the Falcons? No. Is it the Cowboys? No. Is it the Eagles? I mean, Eagles didn't make it, but everyone, I would say every team. Tell the Commanders, bro. Jayden Daniels is going to Philadelphia for a shot of getting to a Super Bowl, and the Commanders can be in the Super Bowl for the first time since the 1991 season, when none of us were even thought of at all. This game's gonna be it's gonna be interesting because, hey, Maurice, if there's a moment, I remember Maurice, when we watched Blake Bortles go to Tom Brady in New England, they were up 10 in the fourth, and I was like, is the Jags really gonna make the Super Bowl? I think it can have the moment. There'll be a moment, I feel like, in this game where the Commanders be up 7 with like 8 minutes remaining, and I'd be like, is this happening? Like, we really gonna get this? And the meme's gonna be crazy right after. But bro, a lot of history could be made out of this. First and foremost, I want to ask: there are 3 Cowboys fans here, and Maurice, you're a neutral party.
Unfortunately,
who do you want to see? Who would you rather see in the Super Bowl from this matchup? The Eagles.
I know my answer.
Washington.
Anyone can go first.
Washington.
Washington.
And it's not even close.
It's not close.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Damn.
I ain't close.
It's close.
They got no beat. They've been beating them so long. They've been beating
It's
so
close.
long.
It's close for me.
No.
If I know Washington win, they have no shot.
And it's like
winning the
what?
Super Bowl.
I mean, Washington has what, three rings or 4?
Yeah, 3.
I think
Three.
3 rings.
Yeah,
So it's
3.
like if they were to win, like they get closer to us, but like I don't care about that. I don't want to see Eagles fans happy
At all. I pray for their demise.
It is what it is.
Of their hope.
I'm gonna keep it a bug. I just don't want to see them happy.
Maurice, do you have hate for a team like that?
Bro, I can't hate teams because I suck. I can't hate in these teams because
You hate the Patriots?
Bro, I could hate the Patriots. What's that going to do? They beat me 40-0. I like it. We're not competitive. See, y'all competitive against y'all division, so I see why the hate is there. We ain't competitive against my division. So
I'm sorry. When somebody say I'm rooting for the division, like, the division getting the Super Bowl, I hate it. I despise it. I want the Giants' downfall. I want downfall, and I want the Eagles' downfall. I want all of them. And the only scenario where I can get all 4 is if the Commanders win. Because I know whoever comes out the AFC, they're going to smash him in the Super Bowl. Because he's just too young.
Lewis, what if they don't?
Huh? What if they win it? That'd be so Mickey Mouse, bro. We ain't gonna never hear the end of it.
Why you can't give
that? Do you want him to win? Because honestly, like, he's already getting propped up in that conversation better than CJ Stroud. Like, we already have to deal with that. Like, they're gonna talk about him being like, I already see my favorite podcast. One of my favorite podcasts I'll be watching. They already, and I hate when people just be pushing narratives. They already got him top 5. It's like, and that's why I had to come into the chat with y'all. I'm like, pump the brakes, bro, on this kid. He's having a great season, but literally pump the brakes.
They'll get tape on him.
They're playing with house money. I actually want them to win even more. So when next year, the expectations is even greater. Because I know every team cannot handle those expectations. When everyone's gunning for you and that sophomore slump, which is very real and it's going to happen, it humbles us all. It humbles us all. So, but the Eagles, no, I don't want to see it because I already know how they're gonna. If they win, it's gonna be. Oh, this dude Jalen Hurts ain't thrown over 200 yards since probably week 2 of the NFL, bro. Like, I'm sorry. And then you got Eagles fans that begin mad. I don't see how they begin mad at Jalen Hurts. He's a winner. I'm like, bro, he don't be doing a damn thing. A damn thing. I'm not gonna get worked up. Y'all have a great team around them, great at GM, and F the Giants. That's why I hate the Giants. I even hate the Giants for being ass because y'all this, bro. I want to delete
basically
HBO Max.
Him.
I want to delete HBO Max and Joe Shane's dumbass because I literally saw it in 4K. Literally, the damn owner had more sense than the guy he hired for GM. And Joe Shane,
his sons had more sense.
Had more, like, literally more brain thoughts than a damn GM who's hired for this position. Like he literally, and I'll never forget, the cap increased, y'all. The cap increased, so it was no more of an excuse that we didn't have the money for Saquon. The cap increased, and it was like send the same offer, and then the owner was like, "Man, I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night if he goes to the rival." And he went to his rival.
Not the rival.
I say, Lewis, I'm gonna tell you this.
And he stayed healthy.
If Jayden Daniels made the Super Bowl, we're gonna be talking about him in Magic Johnson tier as a rookie. Like Magic
Johnson tier.
As a rookie, Magic Johnson is the greatest rookie.
Do we have any like NFL version of this already or no?
I mean, Jim Brown, he won an MVP his rookie year.
Didn't Joe Burrow? No, Joe Burrow got injured.
He got injured.
Year two. So I mean, Jim Brown, but we not talking Jim Brown because Jim Brown ain't won no championship that year. We talking Magic Johnson, who won Finals MVP his rookie year. That's how the Jayden Daniels glaze gonna be all time.
You know what's funny? How that comes back around like full circle.
Like
Magic
that.
Johnson is literally like isn't he on the honor board like of the team?
Yeah.
Like that's crazy how that. So
when you get rid of bad owners, hey Lewis, you talk about bad owners. They got rid of a bad owner because he did bad things, and then the next year, them boys in the NFC Championship.
You know who Dan Snyder's known role model was?
Oh man. He literally emulated everything he did after his role model. Guess who his role model was? It's on Mauricio's thing right there. So
yep, it's on Mauricio's thing. And they got rid of him, and immediately the same year they have success.
Immediately. Boy, that's crazy. Who y'all taking, man? Who y'all taking in this game?
Washington.
Taking like someone put a gun in the back of your head and say if you're wrong, I'm blowing your brains out. Who are you taking in this game?
Oh, that's gonna be Philly.
Yeah, he said there was so much hurt. Well, I gotta get you out of
the Commanders.
I'm rooting for the Commanders, but it's gonna be Philly.
I think Saquon is just. I mean, he's on one, and he's been on one.
I don't want to rematch that Super Bowl though. I don't want to rematch that Super Bowl though, man. Like
I don't either, bro. Because we might well already chalk up a 3-peat for the Chiefs. I'm not even gonna lie.
Honestly, if the Eagles make it against the Chiefs, they're not 3-peating. The Eagles are gonna win.
Are you calling it?
Yeah.
Oh no, he trying to do that. Trying to do that reverse psychology.
No, not even that.
Well, hold on. Is Travis Hunter really performing on top of this stadium right now?
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott. I said Travis Hunter.
I said, well, he multifaceted, huh? He multifaceted.
Is he really performing on top of the stadium right now?
I think so.
So
they need to open the roof up, let him fall through a little.
Also, if you're watching,
parachute.
Make sure to like the stream. Make sure to like the stream. We're at 6 likes. Need 4 more to hit 10. So make sure to like the stream wherever you're watching that. And also, quick sponsor, a Boom Fantasy sponsoring here. So sign up. The link is in the description. First $100 is risk free. And the NFC and AFC Championship, go make your picks and put Saquon Barkley over. He's gonna be ready to play. Maurice, who are you picking in this matchup?
Probably the Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles. I'll probably go with the Eagles.
John, I know you're picking the Eagles. I'm gonna let you Eagles Commanders. Who do you want to win?
Yeah. Who do I want to win? I want the Eagles to win.
That man Mauricio, he said, what the
Of course. I don't like the Commanders, bro. I don't like them. Like I put them in the same
you think
position.
I like the Eagles?
I put them in the same position. No. I mean, just think about how bad it would look for us if the Commanders make the Super Bowl. Like at least the Eagles are a good team. At least they've already been there. So it's like, okay, they're supposed to.
I want it to look as bad
as the Commanders, they're not supposed to be in the NFC Championship, bro.
That's why I want them to win. I want them to make us look stupid. I want them to make us look
that's not gonna
even
change
dumber.
Anything.
I don't care. It's
that's not gonna change anything.
The
only thing is gonna change is we're just gonna look dumb on social media. You think Jay gonna say, "Oh, look at us,
we already look dumb.
We're gonna change something."
We already
We're gonna continue to make us look dumb.
This man is trying to hire Jason Witten as the next head coach.
So you like your QB getting talked about?
Completely.
You like your QB getting talked about?
That's the media fault. Like
that's what I'm saying. Think about it. if Jaden Daniels will have more he'll have more playoff wins than Dak. They already saying that he has just as many as him. That's what they
I mean,
saying
I
right now.
don't
crazy.
care about
that's-
that. Like,
You
That's
want
crazy.
true, though.
That's
You
crazy.
do care. You just
That's
mentioned it
crazy.
I
earlier with
don't because
Lamar.
the reason why I want them to make us look stupid because I know the reason why Dak does not have a lot of playoff wins. I know the exact reason
Because he
why.
be choking. That's why. It ain't got nothing to do with
Oh
that.
my god!
It ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. You cannot be. You cannot win 10 straight. You cannot win 10 straight home games, and then in one game they need you. You're down 27-0.
Oh,
No,
that's
stop it.
funny, man.
I'm
That
not
is
gonna go
funny.
there.
So you want
But
Dan Quinn back?
He said, "Hold him
yes,
accountable."
you don't. You don't.
Because
You
you
said where
mentioned
he
that
at?
game, but
One thing
I
left,
one
and
thing I
one
don't
person left and
do,
got better.
I don't forget how I don't miss none of my old. Let me make this clear, Cowboys Nation. I don't miss none of my old coordinators or head
Undertaker.
coaches because I remember the taste they always leave in my mouth. Pause. You feel me?
Pause.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
yo.
Does
And
Jesse?
what
Do
does
you
Dak
miss
taste
Bill
like?
O'Brien? Do you miss the last
Nah.
taste
That's
of
2 and 5.
Bill O'Brien? Do you miss him trading away?
How can you hold Lamar accountable, but you don't want to hold Dak accountable?
Because I literally saw this man come
I
into
do.
that game with half a game plan and literally put on the worst display of a last coach for a game has ever seen in my entire life. He literally put on the worst display. Got 48 hung up on his head. 48 on
But
his head.
Dak had 20. It was 27-0. What, like, where's how you not holding him accountable? He didn't score any points in the first
Because
half.
the defense gave up 27.
And how many did he give?
Of all these teams who won, what
How
did their
many
defense
pick?
get?
He had a pick six.
What did the Texans give
He
up?
had a pick
How many
six,
points did the Texans
and
give
he
up?
had another pick.
Hold on.
Huh?
This ain't about the Cowboys.
I know. That's
I
what I'm trying
understand
to.
that, but the
I
point
wanted-
is,
Pause.
the point is, he asked me why I prefer for the Eagles
Wait,
to go
wait,
instead of
what?
the Commanders. And I prefer, I don't, Dak is already looking dumb right now because Jaden Daniels has just as many has just as many playoff wins.
How
Then
is
they said
Dak
CJ
looking dumb?
Stroud,
It's just all on Jerry
because it's
Jones.
we look at playoff wins as a QB stat. The
J-
same reason you
That's
blaming Lamar,
dumb, John. I'm
you just
sorry.
blame you mentioned
No.
Lamar.
Me and
Did you or
Jesse
did
just
you not
literally
mention
came to an
Lamar?
agreement, and he literally just had a statement. They got rid of their owner, and immediately had success. I literally just said the owner they got rid of, his role model, who he based his entire life on, was Jerry Jones. That makes Jerry Jones look bad. Directly
But
makes him look bad.
did
If
you
the dude who
did you
idolized
mention
you got rid of, and his team immediately had success, that obviously means we're not going to have success until we get rid of him.
did you mention Lamar playoff wins? Yes or no? Did you mention his playoff record?
His play, because he has a competent front office. He doesn't have a dumbass running the whole
Did you
thing.
mention his
He
record?
doesn't
Yes or
have
no?
anybody. He don't have somebody like literally just doodling on his draft sheet. He don't have
Oh
anybody
my
showing
God,
dick
bro,
pics at
we were the
at
2
the damn
seed.
practice. He ain't
We
talking
were
about
the
hot
2
dog
seed
on a
though.
damn bun at the damn talking about some damn. I bet your damn
Who was Lamar
fart
best
ass.
receiver
He
in the
don't have
game
none of
yesterday?
that going on.
Who was Lamar best
Tell
receiver?
you.
Who was Lamar best receiver in the game yesterday?
Who was our second best receiver?
Who was Lamar first best receiver?
Rashad Bateman.
Rashad Bateman. He didn't even have Zay Flowers. So what we talking about?
Yeah, Mark Andrews, and he got the other tight end, Isaiah Likely?
Time out. We talking about teams
And
eliminated. We
you
got to talk about the
seen
teams playing.
what Mark
We talking
Andrews
about
did, bro. He didn't even complete the play.
Eliminated teams.
We talk about
I know.
eliminated teams. We got to talk about the teams. We in the conference championship. We got to talk about the teams that are playing.
All right,
Commanders.
well,
Eagles.
if we
Well,
talking
we already
about it,
talked about one.
the reason I want the Eagles to win is because I don't want the Commanders to go to the Super Bowl. It doesn't make us look
ain't
good,
gonna
make
win.
us look bad.
None of
You
the. I
can't
mean,
say they're
either
not
way,
gonna
we don't
win,
look
bro.
good.
Either way, we don't look good. We look terrible right now. And
Either way.
I'd rather
Yeah,
have
but if the
the
Eagles
Bills are
win, it
smacking the
doesn't
Commanders,
listen. If the
and the
Eagles
Chiefs are
win,
smacking the Commanders.
it doesn't move any narratives. If the Eagles win, it doesn't move. If the Eagles make a Super Bowl, it doesn't move any narratives for us.
It,
Okay,
it makes us
but
look
think about it.
absolutely
If
terrible. It makes us look absolutely terrible.
if the
Plus, they
Eagles
got a toxic
Eagles
fan base.
win, you got Kellen Moore in the.
You got
Super
Kellen
Bowl.
Moore.
If the Commanders
Dan-
win, you got Dan Quinn,
Dan
and you
Quinn,
got
no,
like
it looks
7 of our
bad.
players in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's pretty much this. Yeah.
No, not if the Commanders win, they got Dan Quinn and half our damn team.
Bro, with the Commanders, but
I do a quick timeout. I just got to ask a question.
So the Commanders. No, I'm just kidding.
That's hilarious. Maurice,
Yeah.
you see that? It's interesting because the thing is, Jaden Daniels getting to the Super Bowl is kind of like hey, we don't want them to keep cooking us some more. You know what I'm saying, Maurice? If a player, say someone in your division make the Super Bowl, like the Patriots,
The Bills.
Dolphins, say they were at your level, and then they actually like they uprise so much quicker than you, they get to Super Bowl. Would you be upset?
I mean, it has happened. That did happen
When it happened?
because we got Sam Darnold the same time they got Josh Allen.
But he ain't make it yet. He hasn't made it yet, so it's kind of like.
Well, I'm saying if he makes it now, like right now, I don't feel no type of way if he makes it because Sam Darnold's not on my team.
What if he had like your old coach and he made it? What about that?
Like Rex Ryan, Rex Ryan made it before.
But the Jets would have to be good for it to me be meaningful. Like,
Okay,
you
let's
think the
pretend the
Giants
Jets
care?
are good.
He like
Okay,
the
yeah.
Giants. You think the Giants care? Did you think the Giants having these conversations? No.
I think I'll be pissed. No, I'll be somewhat upset.
I got
I'll be
upset when
upset.
Denver they took Gary Kubiak and then they went and won a Super Bowl with Gary Kubiak.
I'll be
That
upset.
made me upset. So I see what John's saying, but they get a bigger like hit because if Jayden Daniels make the Super Bowl, then that means he would have won more games than Dak and one postseason than Dak in 8 years, which is definitely gonna be on my Twitter feed. That's definitely gonna be at number 2. They broke the longest NFC Championship drought, and now it's Dallas who got it. That was definitely on my Twitter feed. Fox made
That's
sure
gonna be in
that
drafts. I know the drafts are.
Exactly,
They
bro.
already got those in
That's
draft.
very nasty. That's nasty work, man. When the Eagles
and
made it,
it's
nothing
the product
changed.
of one man, man. It's the product of one
It's
man.
funny. You literally, you know what? I just literally joined this entire live, and you was talking about how the Lions, how the players don't inherit their entire what is it? You know, program of failure. But you giving Dak all this damn failure. 30 years of failure he's talking about, and you literally giving it to Dak. Find that very hypocritical, extremely hypocritical. Because there's been one man who's been here since the beginning.
And we haven't had success. So maybe it's time to move on to somebody else. That's
is
the
Dak's
point.
fault? Is
Is it
Romo's
Dak's
fault?
fault or is
I'm not
the
saying
chicken
it's
or the
his
egg?
Is it Lamar's fault that Mark Andrews fumbled? Is it Lamar's fault that Mark Andrews didn't catch that pass?
I mean, he could have
do
fumbled a little
you
better.
mention that, or you said it doesn't matter? Does that stuff matter? I'm not giving Dak all of the blame,
But
but
he's
I'm
the QB. He's the
saying
leader of the team. So
exactly.
He's been a
gonna be
leader
held
of the team for
accountable.
10 years. And
He's seen 2 head coaches.
Named a stat that goes back to before we were born. We were born. We were even conceived.
No, but look, that NFC Championship stat is a Jerry Jones negative stat.
Yeah,
The Jayden Daniels more wins than Dak in one postseason.
it's Dak.
That is a Dak Prescott. That's a very direct Dak Prescott.
No, but it ties into the breaking the what's the name that.
None of them gonna
But
push the
you
needle more.
can't. I watch the games too, bro. Like Dak has had opportunities to go win the game. Every game he had
Rams.
against the 49ers, he had the ball last, and he didn't. He just didn't go down.
I remember that one.
Like versus the
I was
Rams.
up.
House
I
call.
was up, though.
My bad.
Why are you
never
so
mind.
angry?
He's
I
too
put
slow.
Judkins over. If you didn't take his over, you
Yeah,
tripping.
you ahead of me. Hold on. House call. What
Yeah,
you
you
talking
ahead of me.
Yeah,
I'm saying
everybody
you house
watching the
call.
game.
I just watched a damn fair catch.
Nobody watching Monday Night Raw. Are you serious?
Not care
Are you
about that.
serious?
They do not care about that.
Raw fell off like in 2000 and whatever.
It got a little.
nobody
They got
came
better.
on.
They got better.
Nah,
They
no,
got
it didn't.
I'm telling you, go
It
watch
got
it.
better.
Netflix.
It was worse. It was
Nah,
terrible. They got
no, it
better.
didn't.
Go watch on Netflix. I'm telling you, you'll be impressed.
You don't
I
want
won't.
It's lagging.
He don't want it.
I'm old school.
Is it lagging?
If I seen Shelton
Nah,
Benjamin the other
No, you're not
day.
lagging.
Sheldon Benjamin, crazy. That's real throwback too. Yeah, no, hey Maurice, I was on Twitter.
What's his
and,
special?
they did a little- I have no clue. Sheldon
No,
Benjamin, he was
bro.
just good at wrestling.
Booyaka.
It wasn't special.
Was it that kick move?
I don't think
You
it
know
was
he used to wear them
Super
boots.
chick.
I think
Shawn,
it
that's
was.
Shawn Michaels. I saw that.
No,
that
I know
match.
Shawn Michaels special. No, his was the sweet chin
Yeah.
music. It wasn't a super kick.
That was kind of the name. They said super kick after like Sweet Chin Music, and then that's like the second name to
Same
it,
thing.
like the super kick. But Sweet
Super
Chin
kick was the name for it?
it wasn't the number one name. It was like two. It's like the number 2 name. Like hit you with the super kick.
If somebody else uses that move, they're gonna call it the super kick. Like Jay Uso, there's another person now who uses that same move. He doesn't call it Sweet Chin Music. He calls it the super kick.
And it's the same movie, so it's definitely that's the
I don't know. That's a great finisher.
It is my favorite. Okay, I know we got off there. I know Lewis. I don't know if you watched any of this. That might have been very relevant to you.
No, he was watching. I think he's right.
I think you watch any of that. I don't know. You okay, but
Yeah.
this matchup, the next game, we got to talk about the next game. But John, is there any final thoughts before we get to this next game? Because that's still like
No. Final thoughts is I don't want the Eagles. I mean, I'd rather the Eagles go because it doesn't change
I'd rather the
anything. No,
Commanders
I
go.
don't blame Dak for everything, but he does get like, let's say 75% of it.
He gets more than
That's it.
I can't.
I mean, the whole
Okay,
blame Jerry to
some
me,
accountability. He
the
definitely needs some accountability.
the whole blame Jerry is a weak argument, especially when you
How?
in a game this year maybe, but we faced the 49ers in back-to-back years. We blew the Rams, not the Rams, we blew Tampa Bay out, and that was led by Tom Brady.
You can go back
And
28 years and blame Jerry. I don't think that's weak.
okay, but what about what about the 49ers then? We faced the 49ers. Dak had the
wait,
ball. He had a chance to go
Yeah,
win.
it's too late.
He didn't
Timeout.
win.
Throw the timeout.
He didn't
Now
win.
we can't break
That's
down
what
no
it come
Dak.
down to.
Let's do the next segment and then we come back to this so y'all can finish your statement.
Yeah, you know, Dak matchup set up now. That man eliminated. They are eliminated. We gonna talk about some teams that are not eliminated. These the final matchup: the Buffalo Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs. This is my solo layout moment right here, man. I got great. Josh, and I know they room for the other guy. Josh, please, this is your moment, bro. Like, bro, please help us. This plot stuff, I can't take it. I saw Caitlin Clark and Taylor Swift. They were up in that press box. I'm like, bro, that level of plot too crazy. Josh, please, I'm telling you, bro. For me,
Jesse, quit hating, man.
win this freaking game, bro. Get this man out. This is your moment. You may win MVP. You got the Chiefs, they good, but they not. It was 13-12 in the third quarter when I played them. You better than me. Lock in. This is your moment right here. I am taking the Buffalo Bills to finally get back to the Super Bowl after 30 years when they first shipped.
And do what?
You're Josh.
Your time is now.
Josh, all I'm saying is this: if you don't get it done, I'm on your ass. I don't care what the outcome of the game is.
What the?
I really don't. I am done. Everyone can get you as well. Because I've been seeing your stats as well. You've been having a Jalen Hurts type moment. Everybody was propping you up in the MVP in the season, deservedly so. But I told everyone the key for the Bills to start winning is to put the ball, keep the ball out of your hands, so you can stop making bad decisions. And you was passing the ball 16 times last game. So all I'm saying is this: if you are truly the second best quarterback in the league and you don't beat the first, I'm on your ass. And I don't want to hear it because Burrow has beat Mahomes how many times? But you haven't.
Once. No, but hey, look, there's a stat, Lewis. There's a stat. It's tied. I mean, count the regular season, but it's literally 5-5. They the same amount of points scored, the same amount of points given up. Is literally a 100% tie between the Chiefs and the Bills with Josh Allen and Mahomes. So this is the tiebreaker. So this to me is like that break. It's that canon event. It's the breaking moment right here. Like this is where plot really. This is gonna be a plot-tastic matchup. So Josh, you have to bring your best because I don't think you'll get a shot ever again after this. I really feel like this, like a legit shot. I think this is his chance right here. But if you don't get it, that's 4 times losing to Mahomes. And boy, that is one. As a Rocket fan, boy, I know facing Golden State 4 straight years for some reason. Boy, you know, something about Houston, we always face the best ever. I don't know. It's so stupid. Like, I can never get no break anytime I play anybody. Maurice, I'm very curious. I know a lot of Chiefs fans, like secondary Chiefs fans up here. Maurice, who are you?
I'm cool with the Bills. I'm cool with the Bills winning. Only because if they win one Super Bowl, I'm cool with that. But now if they start winning and becoming like the Chiefs, then I'll probably like fuck. That'd be pretty tough.
They won't.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll see.
Nah,
I'm cool with them getting one Super Bowl. I feel like they deserve it.
They do. They got an awful plot.
Wow.
Trash.
They don't deserve anything.
Well, okay, fair.
What?
Nobody really.
We deserve some Super Bowls.
Nobody really deserves anything. But
Go get it. Go get it, Josh. You deserve it. Go get it.
them losing
No, he
four
don't.
straight Super Bowls is like, damn.
Yeah, go get it. That's
Josh
crazy.
didn't
Go
lose
get it.
4 straight.
I know, but
Well, the
that's
Bills.
say, go get it. Help the team history.
That
bro.
history still
Man.
carries. Because I'm not
Come on,
thinking of
man.
from the players' perspective. I'm thinking from the fans' perspective of these things. I don't really.
You care about them fans?
I care about the fans probably more than players.
The Bill?
Bills
You care about the Bill
Mafia.
fans?
Bills Mafia.
I think they better
man.
than Eagles fans.
What's going on with my NFL, man? We getting soft
You
around here,
like
man.
Bills fans are better than Eagles fans. I'd rather
Of course, but I'm saying like
and like
it's your
I've never
division
seen a
though.
Bills
Like,
fan like they just be jumping off tables and shit like that.
nah,
Like
they're a good fan base. I'll give you that. Like they chill. They are a good fan base, but it's like I don't care. The Commanders, that's a good fan base.
I do
I
like
mean
the
the
Commanders too.
Giants, that's a good fan base. I'm not rooting for them to get no Super Bowl.
I'll root for them to get one Super Bowl. Just
That's
based.
not like Michael Parsons. He on here rooting and cheering for our division rivals. Like, oh Saquon, you're so amazing. But
You know,
what?
like
What?
you know what you like? I see why you like. He like what's that shit called? Kayfabe? Is that what's called?
Yeah,
Oh,
rest-
Man.
that's
Yeah,
what
character.
he you want people to be in character. That's
be in
the
character,
reason
bro.
why.
It's all WWE.
You ain't gotta
at the
be
end
in
of the day. You
character.
gotta
You
be
just
true.
don't. You
But
just
like,
don't gotta root for them actively. Like,
well,
what are you
'cause
doing?
it helps the product.
Podcast P. What product?
The product of the NFL.
What helps the NFL product?
Having beef.
Having beef.
Like, being
Oh,
like,
okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it does. It
I
does.
want
Most
Eagles
definitely.
lose. Yeah, like that type of thing. That
Yeah,
helps.
because
That's
even just think about it, the
Yeah.
Titans and the Ravens, they had that little beef. That was fun. Every time they played, it was a fun matchup. You don't gotta actively, at least Malik Neighbors, he was rooting for Jay
they
Daniels.
went to the game.
Okay, fine.
They
Y'all
went-
went to school together. I'll give you that. But Michael Parsons, you've been in the league for what, 4 years now? Why are you rooting for somebody that's in your division?
Hey, do you like Michael Parsons, bro?
They
No, I
friends,
don't.
right? They
I told
friends.
you, I
A lot
don't.
of fun.
No,
He have a
I
lot of-
don't
Oh,
like
well.
Michael Parsons.
I'm like 50-50 on if I want to even extend him,
Whoa.
just because of his off the field, like
He's
bro,
he cry too much and he be on
I
Twitter.
don't
He get on
know.
Twitter every time and I don't got time. I don't care for all of that.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll give
Obviously
that was
wanna
only
keep
Cowboy
him,
question. That's the only
but-
Cowboy
But
question.
yeah, but no,
I'm
I'm
reasonable.
definitely rooting for the Chiefs. And Jesse, I wish you would stop hating on greatness and embrace it. Embrace it, bro.
we're witnessing history. Jesse.
LeBron is the GOAT. You have to embrace it.
No.
You
So-
see what you see in LeBron is what you see in Mahomes, and you don't like it.
They number 2, man. They gonna stay with that.
And he coming
So
for
for
number
this-
one. If he
for
if
this
he
matchup-
three-peat,
Damn,
For
so
this
Patrick
matchup,
Mahomes-
I want the
yeah.
Commanders to win.
For the matchup between the Bills and Chiefs, you want the Commanders to win?
Yeah, let's go back to that rule. No, I'm just kidding. Nah.
nah. I mean, shout out to Josh Allen though, because I had a lot to say about him, man. This year he's played really well, and he finally be the top QB in the postseason. But according to Lou, Lamar's
for
not
me,
a top playoff player. So
for me, this one's interesting because I think if the Chiefs go and win, and the Eagles win, I think the Chiefs lose the Super Bowl. But if the Bills go and the Eagles go, the Bills win the Super Bowl. So
how do you see the Eagles? How do you see the Bills beating the Eagles?
I don't know. I just have a feeling. I haven't really
That's all it
thought
takes.
about it.
Yeah,
I haven't thought about it. I'm just. That's how I feel right now.
That's
how
the
I'm
plot
feeling.
talking to you. That's the
Nah,
plot
that
talking to you.
D line
And
is
listen,
definitely.
I just want to
Jalen
point out
Hurts is
that
not gonna fumble. Like he's not gonna play how Lamar played. I can tell you that.
I'm. Well, I just want to point out my hot streak with the hot takes earlier
You
on in
killed
the
it.
season. Earlier on
killing
in the season, August 22nd, I picked the Ohio State University to win, and that
For
was in
real?
August. I should have bet. Yeah, I
You
went.
did
I went
that?
back and found the video. Yeah,
Was
Yeah,
that the
I
same
picked
video we did with all the picks? Was that the all picks video?
because
or was
we
it-
were like, okay, let's all pick a team to win it, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, my pick
Who
is
did I choose?
Ohio State.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I picked
don't
Penn
know.
State. I remember I picked Penn State.
That was a solid pick.
I think Lou got Texas.
Yeah, I was
Just or no. I think you said Oregon.
Hey, that
Who
would be a good fight. The Bills versus the Eagle fans.
That'd be very
I'm
toxic.
taking the Bills.
Oh,
But
And it's New Orleans too. Oh my god,
I kind of do want the Chiefs to
Oh,
win.
no, that's
I'm not gonna
nasty.
lie.
they're gonna tear that city up.
I cannot lie.
you want the Chiefs to win?
Yeah, kind of.
Of course.
I don't know why. Just like Josh Allen's been making me mad for some reason.
For
Just
what?
looking at
Yeah.
him,
Yeah, that one.
just
that one
looking at him,
referee-
like his face. I don't
It's
know.
some Twitter comments that he posted back in the day. Is that what it is?
That's hilarious. The man was crashing. He was saying some crazy stuff on Twitter back in the day, but he was young, so I ain't gonna get on him too much.
He was like 18.
I didn't even
Actually,
know about
he should
that.
have been younger than that.
Was it
Yeah, I
something
ain't gonna-
crazy,
yeah, that was
crazy,
your
or just crazy?
It was like it's mid to high, but not crazy high. Like you gotta like cut him.
Yeah,
but
nothing you will get canceled
Okay.
over, but it's just like
Like
Yeah.
he a
Pushing the
dumb
line.
teenager, stupid. Like yeah,
now I'm about to look this up.
And he look it up. Lewis, what are your thoughts? Bills, Chiefs. Who are you picking to win, and how are you feeling about it?
Yeah, Chiefs. I just feeling like they just got some weird mojo going on this year.
you
So
sound so sad. Dang,
I'm ready for the season, NFL season to be over with.
dang.
Hey, bro. Hey, look. I gotta say that. Let me say that. I gotta say this. And Lewis, I don't know if you agree with me, bro. I'm ready for the season to end, bro. And the
I'm
reason
ready
why
for
I'm
the
saying,
season.
bro, being a Texan fan this whole time and watching all, bro, watching the Chiefs do all this referee crap, and then going, I had to go 14 straight weeks every Sunday. Imagine every weekend I gotta get stressed out because they gave me a week 14 bye week, and then after I get my bye week, I got 3 games, 11 days. I'm like, bro, I am so mentally tired of watching. I finally got a break from football. We got eliminated. That's the first break I got to September. I am free. This team did not give me no happiness. I am free. I know Dallas fans. I know y'all weren't feeling happy about what was going on, especially early on.
I'm just sick. I'm sick of Dallas right now, bro. I really am.
I like how they
I'm
ended the
selfish,
season.
but we just have a very incompetent owner that don't give a fuck about.
I have
winning.
criteria for me to come back. Like
Yeah,
there's a list that I need to happen.
It's a long list. I'm
back.
not buying
It ain't
into.
gonna happen.
I'm saying this right now. I'm not buying into the
I'm
hype
back,
to next
baby.
season. I'm not buying into the hype to next season because, especially if we hire like a trash
down.
coach,
My man is down.
I'm done. I'm excited about draft. I'm just excited about people getting. I'm not even excited about my draft for the Cowboys. Like I'm just excited about college football. I'm done with the NFL.
Maurice, is that who I think it is?
Oh yeah, that's your dog.
I told him.
That's your dog.
I told Jerry. I told him either you get rid of that or McCarthy. This your 2 options, and so
Yeah,
he
you got
already
one.
got rid of.
I need
he
more
got
than
rid of
that.
McCarthy. So and then, like I said, I had to see my team fight. Even though Michael
We got
Parsons is,
right back to
Yeah,
Dallas.
that
even
quick.
though Michael
too.
Parsons
We
is,
got right back to
his
Dallas.
antics on Twitter
It's a
and stuff
therapy
are
session. That's
bad.
really what it is.
But he
We
fought
got
hard,
next, we got
so
next week for that. We got next
It's
week.
therapy session.
Look,
No,
I
let
say
it- you gotta let it
you
out.
trying to end the season before we still got a couple games left,
Bro, I was so happy I went to overnight, dog, so I can miss all them Jets games. Thank the Lord they put me on overnight. I ain't get no records. I ain't get no highlights. I took a Bleach Report, all that shit off. Oh, thank the Lord. Thank you.
When you coming back?
Thank you for that. Good job for that. Because boy, the Jets would have cooked if you got invested, boy. They would have destroyed you. So it's
I
a
knew
good thing.
I knew what's up. I knew
He
what's
said
up.
Dion and Shador. Ooh,
Dion just confirmed he not interviewing with us.
Bro, this let me ask y'all
Buzz.
this. Was this season better than the last season? Like being a fan, was this season, the 2024 season, was it better than the 2023 season, or was it worse?
Football
Like
or
it-
our team?
general.
No, just in general, just as a fan.
Yeah, I didn't watch it in general. I'm sorry.
No, it's worse.
I enjoyed the season.
I thought this season was better. And
This
then I
season
did.
was-
I don't remember what last
I think I
season
said that this postseason was going to be one of the best in recent memory.
I don't know about that. I don't know about it being the best.
But yeah, I don't think I cooked with that
I
one.
mean, a lot of the
A lot
games were
of great
good
games.
though.
Some mid ones. We had that
It
first
might have
round
been
was
better.
good.
No, I changed mine. I changed mine.
What, this year?
Yeah, actually might have been better.
Wait, you said the first round was mid?
31 to
blah,
7.
a bunch of blows. The Bills blew out the Broncos. No, the Bills blew out the Broncos. We blew out the Chargers. The Ravens blew out the Steelers. And what's that last matchup?
But the Chargers and
Yeah,
the
we were
Texans
lucky to
game
get
is
the
very
game.
the
Yeah,
Rams
we
blew
got
out
last
the
week.
Rams blew out the I got blown out. It was a bunch of blowouts.
Yeah,
The
we-
Ravens.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, but
Isn't
the
that
Chargers
crazy?
and Texans game was entertaining
Read
until
this
like the
comment.
fourth quarter. So
Read this comment, man.
Remember the Winer
Isn't
Slaughter
that crazy?
that's-
From Super Bowl to a worse record than me? That's crazy.
they got a
man.
higher draft pick than us. I hate
Spitty,
that.
Yeah.
where you at?
Don't take our running back.
No, they're gonna take our running back because we didn't lose. And people wanted to win.
This season
Man,
was exhausting.
I mean, y'all draft better. Y'all draft better than us, so it is what it is.
Reese, you're lucky that you did that because, bro, when me being a content creator with the Texans and have to consistently follow
Couldn't
and
do it.
having a week 14 bye week, boy,
Yeah,
oh my
that's-
god, it was no pause. I every week, and we lost to Tennessee. I said, bro, I do not. This is
That was
hard.
a great game.
I bet he was happy too.
He
I
threw
That's why I
that
got
pick
to be a good with the
six.
fan, bro. I'm sorry.
He threw that
I-
pick
I-
six.
I-
I'm like, man, the Texans about to win.
Can't do it no more.
John, I hate watching silent though. I hate watching the silence. I just watch and look. I said, oh, they lost. Thank you. But no, John, he's very open with his hate watching. So I'm even proud of it.
Yeah.
Me win a
I got
oh
Sunday
yeah.
tickets,
Let's
so
go to the.
I
Yeah.
watch all
Let's
the
do that.
games.
We'll say the last thing about Bills Chiefs. How many people raise your hand if you picked the Bills or want the Bills to win? And everybody in Dallas wants the Chiefs.
Put your hand down if you using hate.
If I'm using hate, put my hand down.
Yes.
I want the Bills to win. I want.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't hate the Bills.
I
I don't
understand
hate
you don't like them, but bro, it's Mahomes, bro. Like
Yeah,
you don't want to be able
I
to
don't really
witness the
care.
greatest
Get 'em
QB of all time.
I already did that.
I already saw Tom.
Yeah, that's what I already. I'm straight.
You
I'm cool.
you didn't really get to like.
I like
you know what I'm
parody
saying?
anyway, so
I like parody. Yeah, parody, beautiful. Give someone else a shot.
Just let them get one more, and then going forward, it's anybody game.
That's another.
just the rest. That's the rest. I'm gonna tell them too. I'm gonna let you get one more.
It's either us or the Ravens. That's who winning next year.
Or the Ravens. So I mean, it's Ravens versus Cowboys next year.
No,
Hey, let that
no.
fly.
If we make it, the Ravens not making it. So one of us is making it. We're
Mauricio,
not making it. We're not playing each other.
Mauricio, you agree with that?
That's weird.
You agree with that, Mauricio?
Say
Well,
it again.
first I gotta see who our head coach is too. It makes a world of a
He
difference.
said either the Ravens or Cowboys will make the Super Bowl next year. One of
No,
the-
winning, not making winning.
Oh, they're winning. Oh, okay. He got all the pieces.
Barring any injuries, of course.
It's not gonna be us.
And there you go.
Every time you say Hawks, I think of Atlanta each time.
Man, hey, I'll tell y'all.
No,
man,
but this season was fun, bro. We had
I think we actually interviewed one of their coaches.
ooh, remember
but-
remember when Saquon dropped that ball against the Falcons? That was a fun game. I
These
feel
games,
like
I'm
this
not talking
year,
about hate games. You got hate games. I'm talking about just in general. I'm not talking about specific games. Funny things
I
happen.
just feel
to me.
like the talent. Like I feel like last year it was like a lot of the big time players. I mean, big time teams. They carried the NFL. Like, okay, we know the Bills playing. It's gonna be fun. Ravens, blah blah blah. This year we had like a lot of little teams that played. Like the Bucks versus the Bucks versus the Falcons. That was a very fun game. I think Kirk Cousins had like 500 passing yards. That was a fun game. Like there's a lot of like teams that typically are boring. Okay, even Cleveland versus the Broncos. That was like a fun game. You remember that game? When Jameis Winston had like 4 picks.
Why you?
He had like 4 touchdowns. So that's what I'm saying. Like it was a lot of little fun games too. It's not just like the big teams that played well. Even the Panthers, they had some fun games. The Panthers versus who did they play? The Bucks. They played the Bucks. There's just a lot of fun games this year. Some
I'll
teams that
tell
we
y'all,
typically
And some
I
good
agree.
matchups too. They made.
There was some good matchups and good fun games. Personally, I'm exhausted. Lewis, you exhausted. NBC, their last game was they had their last game. I was like, okay, perfect. Now we're finally about to be done. I'm ready to go into basketball.
Shout
I am
out.
ready. At this point, I'm ready to get the Rockets. They doing good. I'm ready to get into bad. We lost to the Pistons. Say, Black Star, you got something. You got to win today, so be happy. You had some bad other days, but you got to win today, so be happy.
he's still pouting right now.
And Black, I'm disappointed you did not come in here.
I think he went to Detroit. I think he went to the game, low key. I think
That's
so.
a lot of money.
I think I saw it on Instagram, but
On
I'm not sure.
Instagram, yeah. I saw
think he
that
went
too.
He
But
went.
he ain't
Oh,
post
I think he
after,
went to
so
the game.
it's hard to tell.
At least he hit up Discord, so we know he's still alive. He here.
Yeah, because that's a tough loss.
Yeah, he came in on fire too.
That's tough.
He did come on fire. But I'll tell y'all,
Laporta is a dog.
final thoughts. I'm gonna give you my final thoughts. That's so funny, for me. Like I said, man, Texans, get you an offensive line, man. Patrick Mahomes, please lose. Referees, please.
Please lose.
Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, shout out to you, bro. And hey, Detroit, boy, that man ain't coming here, but boy, that is the worst loss I have seen in the last 5 years. Like I said before, y'all will never come back here again. That is my final thought of the day. Also, this game right here, absolute trash. I'm okay.
I told you it's gonna be a blowout. Didn't I tell you?
Another blowout.
I told you it's gonna be a blowout. I did warn y'all.
Bang.
We streamed
sack.
last year. Me, Mauricio, and Lewis. We streamed the last year game. That game bored the hell out of me.
It started off so strong too.
But I told you right when they beat us, Ohio State beat Texas. I'm like, okay, the next week's gonna be a blowout. I already know it.
Yeah, because you could tell like Notre Dame was a good team, but nowhere near.
Not even that. It was just one side of the bracket was all the
back.
heavy hitters. All the heavy hitters was on one side of the bracket.
That's,
and then
that's also true. Yeah,
and all of them and all like the I don't want to say cupcakes, but like the grinded out type. Like they weren't. No, we are the winner of Texas and Ohio State was going to beat the mess out of Notre Dame or Penn State.
That's tough because Quinn definitely sold his soul at that game. So if we won, then you would have a shot. Really happy for this.
I want to see Ryan Day get
more
fired,
bets.
bro. I think
I should have played some bets with my predictions this year.
You should have.
Yeah. That's what I learned.
Yeah, you should have, bro, because you cooked this year. What is y'all's final thoughts, man? What are y'all final thoughts, man? For like just anything.
Final thoughts is Detroit.
Anything, bro. Go ahead.
Detroit, I told y'all, bro. I said, hey, you just sit back. Y'all beat us. Y'all was laughing. Y'all kept beating teams, laughing, keep, not being humble. And that's what happened. So now who got the last laugh? Even though my team not in it, I'm living good right now. Like, I'm having fun. I'm not worried about nothing. My team been lost.
I'm already at the beach.
I got a better draft pick than you. Yeah, so.
Why you rubbing it in?
Did you win a playoff game? You won 15 games and didn't win one playoff game.
All right. Anyone else with their last thoughts?
Let me think.
My last thoughts is I hope plot prevails. That was kind of hard to get out. Plot prevails.
Plot prevails.
Mahomes. I guess all my chips are on your side of the table now. So don't do me wrong. And then Jayden Daniels, cook, please,
bro. Mahomes, do him
let
wrong.
The food be spoiled.
All right, Breeze, any final thoughts?
I don't know. I'm happy that the Jets, they sucked and there was no injuries too. Bro, there was no injuries. The reason why I'm happy that they sucked and there was no injuries, so there's no excuses. Like last year, it was like, well, if Aaron Rodgers was here, we wouldn't have done that. At this point, I'm happy as shit. Everybody get them off my team. And like it's gonna help anyway. Could be going to hire somebody else and repeat the process after another 5 years. But hey, I'm be a fair weather fan anyway, so let them do their thing. They drafted, huh?
They're gonna hire a defensive coordinator.
It sounds like it's gonna be Aaron Glenn.
QB, exactly.
They're gonna draft the QB. They're gonna not know QB. They're gonna draft the defensive back or a defensive lineman and get 7 wins, and that's gonna be the plot.
Exactly. And then we're gonna get another QB. I'm probably like in 2 years. He's gonna stink. At this point, I'm so happy to be a fair weather fan. It's like I can't. It's amazing. But hit me up when they good in the next 30, 40 years.
Oh, and one more thing. How was Raw? Just very quickly. How was Raw? Was it a good
This week?
episode?
This week's been alright. But last week
Pause.
was.
Oh my god.
All right. last week was a better episode, but so far I haven't been able to hear. I haven't been able
Oh,
to
so you
hear
gotta
because
rewatch
I've been on the podcast.
Oh.
But
That's why you've been
Rey
trying to speed
Mysterio
it
was
up.
he played.
Oh,
he-
what a
I think-
move. Touchdown.
That was a nice touchdown.
I think he's talking about this move on Raw. I was like,
Oh yeah, no. Sorry, I'm talking about the
That's
spin
weird.
move that they finally got
What's
taken
this
down.
move?
She did do a spin move. Actually,
Who is that?
What's
that
the
That was
cowgirl?
nasty. I ain't gonna lie. That was a
Who is
nasty
that little
move.
cowgirl?
His name is Great House. What kind of name is that? Ooh,
That's a great name.
Great House.
Oh, they scored. Okay, 31-14.
He got a name from
I
Game
don't
of
know, but they
Thrones.
need to lock in.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta update the score before I get his final thoughts. Why they scoring right before I'm about to end? Mauricio, can you put Lewis on the full screen and ask for his final thoughts? Because I gotta update the score to be like.
But the Undertaker.
Oh, is it cooking? Are you cooking?
Nah.
I'm
Man,
not.
Nah, he got that smile. He ready to cook.
You tired, bro? He won't go to bed.
Yeah, I am. I'm just sick. I'm just sick of football. Thank
I
you,
think that's a 2 point.
thank you,
I think
Jerry
that's a 2
Jones,
point.
for
You go sports.
actually convincing half of this fan base to believe that you're not solely to blame for your constant incompetence and feeding your ego. Thank you for thank you, because I have no hope for this team. John, you don't even know that we're finna lose half our team again. We're finna lose a whole another wave, and they're not gonna pay the guys because they're cheap. We're finna lose Zach Martin, finna lose J. Lou, finna lose DeMarcus Lawrence, finna lose Chauncey Golston. We're finna lose like 8 to 9 starters, and they're gonna come in and replace them with draft picks because they're cheap, which is the goofiest thing in the world. This game this week, the ultimate sign of incompetence. Both of the guys in our division, the Washington passed us up and has made it to the championship game before us because of your incompetence. I have never seen a more stupider, idiotic person in my life. Jerry, I do want you to believe. Please come and say this. I'm gonna say this. Everything you have done and has been a success for you has been an accident. All our Super Bowls were accidents to you. You stumbled upon Jimmy Johnson.
He's on fire!
You stumbled upon this investment of the Cowboys. You're not a great businessman. You're an idiot. How I know you're an idiot? Great people keep great people around them. They don't get to the project and see they're getting an A and be like getting mad at the people who actually did the work and be like, no, you didn't do the work. I did the work. Like, the fact that you even think that, you're an idiot. And now you're going to pass this idiocracy to your son. We're going to do absolutely nothing in this free agency. And this team is going to go and be bad again. I have no hope. You fired Mike McCarthy. You're literally trying to spring, if y'all don't know, they're trying to literally spring Jason Witten onto the next coach. Like, they literally telling him, hey, we're going to hire you, but you need to hire him. Like they did with McCarthy and Kellen Moore, which is stupid. And now they're doing it again. And you're trying to groom Jason Witten to be the next Jason Garrett 2.0. I'm absolutely done with this team. The way we do business is absolutely ridiculous, and it's embarrassing how, like, you are literally the worst general manager in all of sports. And I do mean that. You and your entire stupid family.
What a final thought.
You tell him. You tell him.
Man,
That
him and his
man-
whole family.
It's so
Because he's teaching the
Oh my God.
if you're learning, if you're his grandson and you're learning from Jerry and this idiots blind leading the blind and idiots leading idiots.
But he was holding that in his soul. He had to get that off. Hey, that was the time to get it out.
I'm sorry.
That
I'm like, there's layers to the Cowboy fandom. All the older Cowboy fans, they got to live the glory days, but some way my generation gets affected. My generation got to deal with the most like greediest billionaires to, like, to exist. I'm not even gonna talk about what else happened today because we don't deal with the politics side.
Oh my god.
I don't deal with the politics side. I just want you to know that my generation have to deal with the most greediest billionaires or rich folks we've ever seen. That's all I'm gonna leave it at that. Because I'm not gonna get into the politics side. And I really hate that we have to deal with this BS.
I'm so sorry, Lewis. I feel sorry for you, man. I actually do. I got the
Shout out
sadness-
Martin Luther King though. We got the same birthday.
Shout out.
Real.
They do. The 15th. That is a big shout out. I'm done with the NFL speech. That really is. I'm done with the NFL speech. I honestly don't expect Lewis to be on this pod next year. This man-
I'll be here. Yeah, I'll be here.
All right, well, that's Lewis's final thought. He done with the Cowboys. That's what it sounded like. And thank you for getting 10 likes. Thank you guys for liking the video, getting the 10 likes. Everyone, if you're on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Also, link in the description. $100 is risk-free. If you sign up for Boom Fantasy, just use the promo code SPORTSFACTORY. NFC and AFC Championship is going to be lit. So go ahead and do that. Or for the NBA games as well. We have 2 more weeks or 3 more weeks, and then we talking basketball. We talking 3 more weeks, and we going right there. And John, don't fly away. Mauricio, you got Victor Wembanyama, so maybe you stay. Maurice, the Knicks are pretty relevant. I'm be lit right now, but we got to face the Cavs coming up, so I'm a little scared. Lewis,
French
I don't know
game
what's
coming up.
Yeah, the Mavericks.
I don't know what's the Mavericks.
We just in we're just waiting
Man,
on
y'all injured.
Luka. Yeah, we're just waiting on Luka. He's in the back to tank.
In the hyperbolic time.
He's-
chamber.
yeah, there. That's the. He's in the hyperbolic time chamber, and we're just waiting on that.
All right, well, we'll see. In 3 weeks, we'll talk. We're talking basketball, so
How the
definitely can't wait
Celtics
to-
doing?
I
They
don't
2
care.
seed.
Oh, it is.
They're
The
doing
Cavs
it.
are doing that well. I have literally been that.
The Cavs we're on a historic record pace. They're like the Cavs record is insane.
You know what? You know how they finna be like. You already know who they finna be like.
They 36-6. That's what the Cavs are.
Like Lamar?
Yep, finna be like the Ravens.
But hey, y'all look out for the Thunder. The Thunder should be in the finals for sure. The Thunder, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, they hooping really bad. Like they're really good. Like
Yeah.
all time great.
Man, that's so. What we looking at? Wait, what's going on with Jimmy? Did he choose his team yet?
Yeah,
I've
ain't
been
nobody
waiting
gonna
to
beat him.
choose a
That's
team.
his own.
So.
He
He's
couldn't
on
choose a
defense.
wig.
Is he still suspended?
No.
Nah, he back. He back.
He started back playing?
His market isn't that.
I don't
good.
even know.
I don't think
His
I don't think
market's
his
not good. I told you nobody wanted him.
LeBron's gonna show up at the gym in Cleveland, just pretend he was there the whole
Yeah.
time.
Mm.
Hey, you might as well, but they 36-6, boy. Hey, you might as well, but the Lakers ain't it, and they never
He think he's
used to-
slick. He had this damn Ohio State game, got on his Ohio gear. Watch it turn into a C for
Yeah,
Cleveland.
I'd be dope for Cleveland. That'd be dope for Cleveland. But hey, with that, guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Catch us next week where we talk about who's going to be in the Super Bowl, and hopefully the Bills make it there. And with that, I'm gonna catch you guys on the next podcast, and we're out of
And
here.
we out.
Peace.